What's up, everybody? Quota's dabbing. That's a good start, right?
Trying.
How's everybody doing tonight? Not gonna lie, we're all pretty tired. For various reasons.
I just got off work.
You just got off work. God only knows what is going on with you.
About 30 hours in 2 days.
30 hours in 2 days. Fuck, people.
I need the money.
What was that? Oh, quota
Roughly,
dab.
right?
Tired boys, yeah.
Roughly, right?
And William's got shit going on in his life. And I'm always tired lately.
Because he's old.
So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the music. So here's what we've got going on. This is gonna be a little bit of a different sort of session. We're gonna play it by ear. Not sure really how this is gonna go. And I would rather have a short, good stream than a long stream. So if we run out of shit to do, we'll call it a night and end the stream. But here's what's going on. They have a major boss fight coming up pretty soon. And one of the players who would probably be pretty essential is out tonight. Actually, there's 2 players out tonight. So this boss is not winnable with 3 players. It's just not. I'm not going to power play, the mechanics of one of the other players, although that has been offered to you guys if you want to. But
I mean, we don't even have their character sheets, so we can't even do that.
it's been sent to me.
Okay.
But yeah,
Then I'll leave it up to the other players to decide if they allow that.
Yeah. But basically, barring that, they've got a difficult fight that they're in the midst of this week, and then a huge boss fight coming up shortly after that. So in between, there's an opportunity for some role play. That's probably where the majority of tonight is going to happen, is in that role play. So I don't know really how that's going to go. So we'll see. But if everybody's ready, I would like to remind everyone that you all have an inspiration from last week. And with that, I believe...
So at this point, are we just trying to back the heck out?
At this point,
I think we're surrounded.
plot-wise, we're already captured, but we have the choice of deciding whether or not we try to fight and see how far we progress before they capture us, which has no advantage to us because there's no mechanical reward for...
This is the discussion we were in the midst of during the countdown.
So there's no reward for downing as many of these things as possible because there's no experience points in the way that he's playing.
Because we're doing milestone, yeah.
There's no monetary reward for doing these things because we can't loot the bodies.
It just takes up time. Is basically it.
So we're playing survival mode.
If we
We're playing
decide-
horde mode.
We're playing hardcore Diablo.
Hardcore Diablo.
Hey, that's a pain in the butt, no matter what level you are.
Yeah.
So I leave this decision to you guys since I've already made my opinion known.
I mean, I'm down for whatever, to be honest. I'm getting energy from fries right now.
Okay, why don't we approach it from an in-character, since this session is going to be primarily roleplay. Let's approach it from an in-character standpoint of what your character is going to do when they see a dozen more Amalj'aa coming from the front and a dozen more coming from the back. At this point, do you guys do this, or...
Go to the side.
How many of the immortal flames are still
I think we still had like 2 left, and then a dozen popped out.
No. The Immortal Flames being the army. The army guys.
Oh, the sissy names that, you know, don't even know when they're getting hoodwinked.
There's not many of them left.
As a wise man once said, "Run away! Run away!"
Okay, which way would you like to run? You are in a canyon.
Who is close enough to me?
To what?
Like, what's the closest thing to me? Because I'm not getting hit, bro.
Well, the only thing is the canyon and them.
So we're stuck in between a rock and sharp pointy things. I say climb the rock.
That's the only option to actually escape, if at all.
Hey, wait, you can fly, right?
No.
Oh.
Where'd that come from?
Well, no, she can fly. We can throw
I
her.
mean, technically she's been floating magical swords the entire session, but I didn't know if she could, like, throw it on her feet and float herself up or something. I don't know.
This isn't Black Clover.
You don't know that.
So at this
Good
point,
thought.
you're just thinking like, oh, magic means you can fly. Get
Yeah,
out of here.
I mean-
and I'm like, I'm not that powerful yet.
So,
Fine.
what's at the end of the canyon?
At the end of the canyon?
Like,
Is
Yeah.
that more death?
them. Yes.
Or is there another way to run without running into more death?
Only up the walls.
Alright, so here's the window, there's the wall. I got a sweat drop going down.
So, can you run up the wall? The question is, are you Sonic the Hedgehog?
Do not give him the option.
I
And
didn't
the
say.
wall is 50 feet high, so
Correct.
you can't climb it
Bet.
in one round.
If I
In
roll a
one
natural-
round.
And if I roll a natural 20, I'm jumping it. It's called a dash.
Just Spider-Man it.
No. Even a natural 20 won't do that, but...
I don't know. Am I up first?
What
What was the
Well,
initial?
at this point, it's more it's more narrative speed because
This
it's
is where you were before me in rolls
I think so.
last week. It was him, me, and you that were left.
Yeah, I think I had the initiative order written on the back of one of these. Yeah,
I
here we go.
missed all my onions.
Let's see. Jay was first, and then Ragnar, and then Quota, then Tatiana.
But
I see we're gonna surround it. I'm gonna go climb.
You're gonna climb.
Yep.
Like, oh shit. Okay.
So if I run through the canyon, there's gonna be more of those.
if you run through the other end, you'll encounter 12 of them on the other end.
You'd have to go through at least 12 of them
No matter what.
No matter what.
in either direction.
And bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Do we know how much health they have?
Nope.
As an abstraction?
As an abstraction, the ones that you have fought went down pretty quickly. When you did focus fire on some, they
Gotcha.
went
So,
not too
I
bad.
think I just look at the captain at this point, like, what's your plan?
Well, how far away are they from us? Like, distance-wise, like if we were to get caught in a fighting round, how long would it take?
So there
to
were
get
like 3 left that were in close proximity to you. The new guys that have just kind of rounded the corner, they're probably about 50 feet away in each direction. So you've probably got around before those groups hit you. The captain is not looking quite sure what to do either. Like, you can tell he wants to keep fighting, but he's also...
But he knows that you can't just keep fighting it.
He's... yeah. And meanwhile, the the asshole, Ungust, is standing off to the side amid some of the ruins, and he's just kind of smirking at you guys. And what now, huh?
Alright, I think it's time to take charge. I speak to the captain, drop the 3 here, we run at the wall.
Worth a shot.
Only shot you got.
Knows how to focus chakra?
Alright, I'll go. Are you guys going first, or do you mind if we just say narrative order now?
Yeah, we can just do narrative.
So,
I already said I was climbing.
so I bonus action.
Okay. In that case, go ahead and roll your athletics.
With advantage because you're still raging. Did that help?
No, I rolled the same thing.
Inspiration.
I want to use it on a really bad one though.
Let me put it this way. I meant to bring this up last week. Because you guys were really, like, stingy with it once you finally got the inspiration. I'm not going to be stingy with giving it out.
Okay.
It is a reward for roleplay. So the more you RP, the more frequently you'll get inspiration.
Roll.
How do you get lower? 8,
Worse. Oh my god.
Hey, wait.
So-
5.
8, and then.
Okay,
eight
okay.
plus-
So that uses up your inspiration.
8 plus 5?
Yeah, so 13.
Does 13 allow him to get a little bit faster, or can we just say he was moving at normal climbing speed?
I would say normal climbing speed. You're having a little bit of trouble towards the end, but you're able to start kind of
Halfway?
getting up there, and you're trying to get your weapon stowed and all of that. And
Do you want a bonus action? Use your rage movement before you start climbing.
Yes.
So
you've also never climbed with this weapon before, so it's a little awkward,
I thought we were already raging though.
well, the thing is, you're part of a subclass which has an bonus action deal damage every round. Which means you do that to add on
So
top
instead
of
of
the
doing damage, you can add on a 1d6. That's what I think he's trying to
No. Bonus action is different from regular action. So
Yeah.
you don't lose anything for doing the bonus action.
Which one do
Can I choose myself for the target? And just say I failed?
Yes.
Yay!
can you hit enter for me right there?
But you'll still take 1 damage anyway, and that's why you're doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just make the save anyway.
I mean,
Pass.
I passed. Alright, cool.
So he takes half of d6.
I'm not sure I understand the point of that.
He's
It's so I
trying.
keep my rage.
So the rage,
I have to either
the
do
rage
an action.
conditions are either
Okay.
attack or take damage.
Oh, okay.
So that's why me and him feed off of each other that way.
Okay, so how much damage
damage.
are you doing
Is
to
that
yourself?
half?
Yes.
Good thing you
That's after half?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 41, so
Oh yeah, let me turn the health bars on. Okay, let's see. So Ragnar's
So
here,
I think
Quota
at
is here,
this-
Tatiana is here.
At
Okay.
this point, I'm going. I don't know why it says 5.
What were you at then?
19?
19? Okay.
It's what it's saying on my sheet.
Okay.
Unless I forgot a couple of
Hits.
No, you got
don't
hit
know.
a lot.
shit.
You were
Yeah, I
at
probably
5.
missed a couple of hits then.
You were at 5 when we left, I remember.
I'll give it to you, don't worry.
You'll give it to me?
Yeah, you're a
You
19.
drank a potion between sessions.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and go now.
Okay.
Which one of them looks
that's how
most
you have
bloody?
to do it.
We'll say the one closest to you.
Okay, bonus action, take a weapon that one.
Okay.
That hits for 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Is it still up?
Yes.
Shit.
Shit, fuck. Tits!
I don't want to do this.
I said that at work the other day. I'm gonna make sure start laughing his ass off.
The older dude?
Is that one almost
Joey, yeah.
dead?
Because he was like, what? I was like, nothing.
He looks rough. I'm not saying he looks bloody yet.
Let me just.
You going toward me?
We're next to each other. Did he ever leave my 10 radiant bubble
I'm
when he
fine.
climbed?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Okay. Are you climbing as well?
I guess. Yeah, sure.
Athletics
I can't see that far.
with advantage, I believe, because of rage.
Yes.
That don't count. He rolled.
You sure you don't want it to count?
Main action blur.
I'll take it. I'll take a 20. That means I just go past you.
Main action blur.
Okay.
It's a spell that makes it to where they have disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put it away.
Long story short, I'm taking the hits while they run.
Oh my god. Okay, so Tatiana's tanking.
That's just the dodge action, right?
Oh,
No, it's a spell that allows me
Okay.
to keep it going for a minute. So I don't have to take the dodge action.
Okay, so as you are scrambling up the wall, Quota runs up and he manages to parkour up the side of one of the ruins of walls, and then he leaps from that to the cliffside, just up ahead of you.
Would his background help him at all? Being grown, like living in the mountains?
Yeah, I lived in the mountain.
Possibly that might be why you're seeing
Also,
this
on the way
this
through,
display
you
now.
burnt as I come through with the 2
I
fire
already took my
damage.
30.
You're taking 2 more. That's why I told you not to worry about it.
Yeah, you roll a 1, you don't get up there.
Yeah, but doesn't
This
mean I can't throw a rock.
is why you don't damage your own party, folks.
It's not my fault.
Hey,
Yes,
we
it
can
is.
take it.
Yeah, I heard that she could take it.
So what's going on?
I burnt him.
Is that
Burnt him
yourself?
instead of the
I can't burn myself. It's coming from me.
all other creatures within a 10-foot radius. I was surprised you didn't do that before you started climbing, so you'd hit the enemies.
Don't want any bias. They're all by you.
I can't remember.
By you and the other girl.
Yeah, you're right.
I does
We
remember.
killed all of ours.
We killed the 5 that was next to us.
Yeah.
I got my guy. What's your excuse?
Only had one on attack.
Yeah, I'm not level 5. I don't get multi-attack.
Oh, that'd be scary.
At this point, Ungust sees you guys, scrambling up the wall, and he starts laughing, and he's like, "You guys that desperate to get out of here?"
What did the soldiers do?
They make an attempt,
Get up there.
Start throwing rocks down.
I'll throw my job on.
and they're able to start
I'll give you one.
start
I'll
up
give you
the
one.
Throw
wall.
rocks.
They're not doing badly. They're not doing badly, but they're not doing amazing. So,
Remember to get the leg.
but
That's
the
50 feet.
Amalj'aa, who is right next to you,
Yeah.
takes off after them to
Maybe
try and
Oh, right.
get some of them off the wall.
20.
Go for it if you'd like.
Yeah, I will. Let's do this. Right there. Because I actually took that.
So that's 19.
So that hits
Uh-huh.
for 8 points of damage.
Okay. He's starting to get kind of bloody.
You struggling down there?
Yeah, he takes a big nasty gash in that head tail thing coming off of his head.
What exactly is that?
It's
The head tail thing.
yeah, it's some sort of
You remember from DBZ Boo with his tail thingy? That's the same thing. Just creepier.
just creepier, just yeah.
It's not pink and round, it's long and black.
Yeah, he looks like he's in quite a bit of pain. All right.
That came out wrong.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
And Edda is backing up towards Tatiana as well.
Oh shit, I left my wife.
All right, so continuing to climb.
Yep.
Athletics.
Again. So 18.
Okay.
Again. With rage. 13s.
All right, so you're You're like, quota's not going to show me up, so you try to push on a little bit harder, and
So they should be at the top by now.
Hey, how you doing?
Because it's 50 feet. So
And
2
that's-
rounds with big dash.
But it's rugged terrain, so it's half our movement anyway.
So 60 divided by 2 is 30 each round.
Yeah, so it
but
only
we're
take 2.
climbing.
Yeah, that's...
Still,
And he rolled
You're-
poorly the first time.
I'd say you're nearing the top.
Hey, how you
see
doing?
him 10 feet of me?
Huh?
See him 10 feet of me?
I don't know. Let's find out. Roll your athletics.
Me? Oh, okay. That's a 16 on the die, so
So,
I'm not even gonna worry
over
about it
20.
because that's like 21, 22.
Yeah, you guys are neck and neck in your little race.
Hi, you want to burn
But-
again?
So he has to do the save.
After the save, he gets 2 more damage.
Yeah.
We're feeding our rages.
It's the only way it's gonna work. So dex
Roll your save. I'll take the 2 damage off of Ragnar there. You're at 34.
This button.
What's your roll?
Dex save.
Let's check them out. Dex save. Save is a...
Fail. You roll a 2 on the die.
That's
Yeah.
an 8.
Nate, roll.
I
2
take a
damage.
I take 2.
You take 2 damage,
You finally dealt damage to something.
and
I killed just as many as you did.
that's lightning damage.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, it's thunder.
That's
It's lightning.
How far am I falling?
I mean, they're
'Cause-
already at the top.
This is lightning, and you failed the save.
I wasn't at the top.
So you're probably taking about 45 feet fall damage, which falling damage is how much per
D6 per 10 feet.
10 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's not terrible.
But it's one of those things where it's like, it's a
Sorry.
really harsh consequence.
6 times 4 is 24.
Divided by 2 because it's piercing damage, so
Yeah.
not as bad, but
What, piercing?
Max damage I'm taking
Sorry,
is
bludgeoning.
12.
yeah.
Sorry.
13,
Uh-huh.
14.
You burnt me, so
I was hoping your rage.
I was hoping it too.
I gave you 2. I only hurt you 4 damage. You're taking my health away.
All right, so that was
You could
14.
aim for a rock.
So that was 14 falling damage.
So 7. Because I'm raging. And now falling while raging, so now I'm twice as bad.
Go kill Unger.
What if you
And you are prone at this point. Okay?
Yeah, my turn now. So
Yeah.
Inspiration.
the one that's trying to climb, I'm gonna smack it with a super weapon.
Okay.
So that hits for 11 damage.
Okay.
Wait, there's someone
Oh,
trying to climb
yeah,
after us?
let me not take that 11 damage off of quota here. 11 damage?
Yes.
Okay, he goes down.
Cool. So
He had exactly 11.
2 left.
So what happened? Did I hit him on the way down? Then he smited?
Possibly.
Ooh, hey, tell.
So with
Which
2
one did I
left,
grab?
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna firebolt another one.
Okay.
That's near me. That hits
Hey, his dice are rolling good tonight.
for 4 damage.
See, now you jinxed it.
Thank you.
Another one that's near you?
We'll
Yes.
see what
Okay.
happens.
4 damage. Okay, got it. Okay, and Etta tries to join the climbing party, and she is not having any luck
Now you
with
can
that
get your wife.
at all. And Ungust calls out, "You guys might want to give up now."
No, I'm just gonna take a nap here. It's your turn.
You're climbing.
Yeah, you're at the top. You pull yourself over.
But if he hits a natural 1, can it just break and watch him fall?
18.
Okay. Yeah, you pull yourself up over the edge and oh, thank God, you actually see sun and
So,
actually a horizon.
so what does he see at the top?
That.
At the top, a relatively clear plateau. You do see
And 50 more.
and 50 more.
Because that would have been like half movement to get up, so you have like 10 feet of movement left from just the movement, and then the action.
Okay, what are you getting at?
I'm trying to think about how he's moving around. If he's able to actually get out of here.
He just teleports at that point.
Well, you do see a clear mesa around you that you don't see any Amalj'aa immediately. You see the canyon kind of stretching ahead, curving to the right. You see the canyon behind you going the other way, the way that you guys had come in. And you're not quite sure yet, but the thought occurs to you that you might have just climbed up onto an island.
Easier to defend though.
True.
Just start kicking him down.
Hey, yo, no.
Just
Cut
throw
fingers.
axes down.
He's about to do javelin throws.
Add that extra
Okay.
fall damage.
What?
Add that extra fall damage. But it was disadvantage.
All right, so you made it up to the top, and you see this using 5 feet of movement. You have the rest of your movement left, and your action and bonus action.
I want to throw a javelin at the douchebag.
You have a javelin?
I have
He
8.
is 8.
You have 8 javelins.
He gave me his.
I'm never gonna use javelins in this campaign, so I'm like, here, take them.
Okay. What's your effective range on that?
120, I believe?
30 to 120.
Yeah.
Okay, so after 30 feet, it has disadvantage.
Correct. But he can reckless attack to cancel that.
Okay.
Might as well. No
Might
one
as
else
well.
will be
There's-
getting to me
yeah,
anytime
nobody else
soon.
is getting to you anytime soon, so.
But
18 plus 5.
For D6 plus a shit ton.
3. So 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Just 4?
Yeah.
It's 3 plus 2 from your rage plus your strength modifier.
Oh. So 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
I forgot the range part. I just got the modifier, strength.
Because I was thinking, like, you got a really small strength bonus if you said 3 and 4. Because you have, like, plus 3 strength. Right? Yeah. So 3 from the die roll plus 3 plus 2.
No,
is
1. I rolled 1.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that gets him pretty good, and it kind of bloodies him up quite a bit. He curses, screams, and dodges. Dodges obviously very late, and screams several curses up at you, gives you the finger, and then steps behind a pillar.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I passed my save. 1 damage.
does he fall down?
You don't need to take the damage anymore because you're attacking.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. No damage. I forgot I attacked.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, all I can do is stand up.
You can use half your movement to stand up.
Oh, it's not full movement?
No.
Half your
Oh,
movement.
that was full. Alright, well, I mean, that means I just moved 15 feet.
And then you've got your action to either move or...
So, are you
dash.
moving 15 feet? Are you trying again with the climb?
How close is Edda?
Edda is probably about 10 feet from you. Same with Tatiana.
I scramble over to them.
Okay.
Don't worry, I won't burn y'all.
Okay, and then there's 2 within immediate range.
There is... Yes.
So I get to I got 1 to attack?
There are 2 that you can attack.
Which one looks weaker?
One... Okay. One that Tatiana just wailed on a minute ago.
Yeah.
That hits.
That's an 18 to hit.
Okay, yes.
Or actually, technically it's 21 to hit, but
Yeah, their AC is 15.
yeah.
Interestingly, their AC is 1 point lower than Ungust. But yeah.
It's not that surprising, actually, because 16 is usually...
And then he's gonna take
4 on the die.
12 damage. Ah, come here.
Okay,
So my turn now?
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay.
Wait, do I still have a bonus action?
Yes.
Can I throw Edda up the cliff?
As a bonus action, no.
Okay.
And that's a long way. She's not gonna let you try it.
I threw Seiji far.
Not that far.
Not vertically, and not that far.
She in a skirt.
No.
Oh, just double check.
Okay, so bonus
At
action
least he's
take
being a
weapon.
gentleman at that point.
Say what?
Bonus action take weapon.
Second weapon, okay. On the same guy, I assume?
6 damage.
Okay.
Is he still up?
Yes.
You know what? Fuck it. At this point, firebolt him.
Okay.
That's
Only have one attack.
Sorry, I'm gonna use my inspiration at this point.
Okay.
Screw it. And that's still probably a no. So I rolled a 5.
AC is 15.
Well, 5 plus 6, but still.
Yeah. Okay. And at this point,
Come on, you bastards.
Edda will take a couple of swings at that one as well.
Yeah.
Miss. Hit. And okay. So that is... She manages to get 14 damage on him. And he is extremely bloodied and looks about ready to fall over at any moment. But he is, for the moment, still standing.
I need someone to sneeze on him.
Okay. The other Amalj'aa, who is right there with you guys, is going to take a swing at Tatiana.
With disadvantage.
15, okay. Okay. Okay.
Disadvantage made the difference.
Disadvantage did not. He still hit you.
Good.
Well, I'm gonna say.
Over 20 hits.
Give me 1 sec. It was 19 to hit.
This is the round where everybody is coming into range, right?
Yeah.
Shield.
Okay.
So my AC is 20.
Okay.
I could use that.
When? When?
I could always use a shield. I always get hit the most of the time.
All right. So the next 40 of them turn on you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, so I see.
So now the horde
Is
A blind
beginning.
man walks into a bar. The chair, the table, and the stool.
Do you need the mob rules page?
I'd honestly rather not.
Okay.
Do. Ungust at this point steps back out, and he seems to be watching you pretty closely, glancing up at you every couple seconds. But he's like, "You sure you don't want to give up yet?"
Nope, I'm attacking again. Natural 20.
On Ungust?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there went their leader.
It's like 4, 2d6 plus 5.
12 damage.
Okay.
Just drops.
He does.
Puny bitch.
All right, so Ungust goes down. And...
I wasn't
Get my
expecting
sword
that,
out,
were you?
and I just step it
I
into
did.
the ground, just kind of hold it.
Hmm?
I just get my sword out and I'll stab it in the ground, just kind of.
Up on the mesa?
Yep.
So you're just doing
And then
this
the
kind of
island
thing?
stands up.
Oh, that one done.
Alright, so let's...
So they're attacking you.
Yeah. Okay, mob rules, sure.
Okay, so what's their modifier to hit?
+4.
+4. So they... Bullshit. So if we were using mob rules, they need to roll a 20 to hit me because of the disadvantage. So,
What about me?
Okay.
so they'll get one hit on me out of 20.
Because it would take 20 of them to hit you, and that's about how many...
Yes.
Yeah, okay. They do not.
No, instead they're looking at me.
So it's about how you divide your attack at this point.
Right. Okay.
And with ACs around 16, 18?
15.
15 for her.
Her AC is 16.
Okay, so her AC is 16, and your AC is 18?
17.
17? Still within that range. So, 12, 13, and then the guards have an AC of like 16 to 18?
16.
16, okay. So, on the ones that have AC of 16, they need 2 per hit. And for the ones with 17 AC, which is quota, they need 3 per hit.
3 what per hit?
3 attacks per hit.
Okay.
Foto don't like you right now.
Assuming no advantage or disadvantage.
Right. Okay. So if we've got...
So at this point, it's just you choosing how you attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay. To hit you, it would take
20.
20 of them?
Yes.
Okay. To hit the people with AC of 16,
It takes 2 per hit.
and for 17, it would take 3?
3 per hit, yes.
Okay.
I think they're assuming around 10 on the die every time you roll, because it's around the average.
Right. Okay. Okay, so if I've got... Okay. Now that means that you're a 17, right? Okay. You can't be reached immediately.
Yep.
And, okay. And Edda has a 16, okay.
Wasn't trying to do that. It's just-
I wasn't trying to nearly kill you. I just wanted to make sure you fell. Yay.
Oh, hey, just a quick question. When you dropped that sleazeball, did you kill him or unconscious him?
No, I was trying to skewer him.
So he's dead.
He is not dead.
How is he not dead?
Huh?
Because he's the main character in the story.
You managed to do enough damage to him to render him unconscious, and he's making death saves.
But he's not dead yet, okay.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah, that's fine.
okay?
Is that okay? No, I want him dead.
I mean, I wanted the thing
I mean-
through his heart, and he's just kind of slumped there on the javelin. But
I mean, with that, you would be rolling with disadvantage because it's it's a long way away, and you're aiming for a specific part.
Good thing advantage and disadvantage don't stack.
Yeah, really.
So literally it doesn't matter because you have reckless attack. Which makes it really hilarious.
Oh yeah, alright. Oh, hey, I got him.
Alright, so
Who says you need a ranger?
I mean, rangers don't even do anything in this edition, unless they're hunters, and then they just do a lot of damage.
The Gloomwalker's not
Oh yeah,
terrible.
Gloomwalker's pretty fucking cool too, but
Aesthetically, I think would be really cool.
yeah, like they
Long
got,
as sneak.
they got cool flavor, but
You can't see me.
that's the only thing they got really. So
Yeah.
they're just basically a half caster, but without all the cool stuff that Paladin has. It makes him like OP,
Yeah.
because like when you have immunity to pretty much everything, makes the game so much more fun. When it's like, yeah, you just can't debuff me.
Oh, that doesn't work on me.
alright, so they start dividing up amongst you guys, and they manage to score 3 hits on quota. And let me just go into the dice menu here. All 3 of those rolled 2 on the die.
And then half damage.
Now hold on. So that's actually 4 because they were 1d6 plus 2.
So 2 times 3 is 6.
Yeah, so you end up taking 6 damage.
Not half because I'm raging.
That is after half. Okay. Then enough of them pile on to. Oh, wait, no. Ragnar can't be reached right now.
Right.
Please leave a message.
Just throw a rock. Healing us are bad.
So you use 9 on
3.
quota out of 26.
Yes. Okay. Enough of them pile on to Edda to score 3 hits on her.
So that's 6 more, so 11. So 11 left.
They rolled higher on her damage.
Should be like 20.
Okay, so that's 11 plus.
No.
15. So that is
1808.
21 damage to Edda.
Bad though. Not great, but not bad. Yeah, I still got one.
She's still looking alright, but she is definitely looking worried.
So are these?
No idea.
I don't know that. I don't know what kind of
The remaining ones go after Tatiana, but that's not enough to score a hit. Ragnar?
Who is it?
So at this point, are you trying to thin out the mob, or
Yeah, I'm gonna try and throw a javelin at one of the ones near quota.
Okay.
are you going for
Only
the
one.
healthier ones, or
I'm just throwing. Whichever one I hit.
Yeah.
at this rate?
And
I'll
you're
be
throwing
reckless.
into a mob of 24. I'm going to assume you probably hit one of them.
Gotcha. So at this point, he's just rolling.
Just roll your damage.
Oh, okay, cool. 10.
Okay. You managed to down the one that was extremely bloodied and questioning his life choices. And yeah, it's a brutal, ugly sight, but he goes down.
So I have 5 javelins left.
And
Why don't you start throwing them back at
23
you?
enemies to go.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's fine.
So quota, you only attack burn.
Who's still next to me?
A lot.
I'm
You got
going.
6 enemies all
Yeah,
surrounding
but
you.
Ed is still next to me. I don't want to worry.
Not within 10 feet at this rate.
Mm-hmm.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And so are you, I believe.
I ran to y'all
Yeah,
because
because all three of you are kind of back to back to back at
two
this
guys on you,
point.
and
At this
I'm
point,
not about that life.
At this point, it's going to be that annoying thing where, like, if you had a map, you'd be like, well, technically I could be attacked 6 times, but
Right.
whatever.
Because one person doesn't really take up a 5 foot by 5 foot square. It's actually enormous. So.
I mean, the 5 foot by 5 foot is an abstraction for the amount of space.
Yes, I know. But that's what I'm saying. You guys would really be clustered into the same space.
For the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Maybe a space and a half. Roughly.
Trying to figure out what would be best to do right now.
Burn.
No, I burn my people too much.
So just attack one, try to make an opening, get yourself at least 15 feet away.
I'm surrounded. I'm literally
I know.
the one person that's between the other two.
I know. But at this point, it doesn't matter because they'll surround us regardless.
Yeah.
So just try to get yourself that little bit of extra space so you don't burn us.
How close are they to my line?
To your what?
To my deadline, my barrier.
So his barrier is 10 feet.
There's several of them within it.
But what about those two? Like, how far would I have to move to get them out of it?
5 feet.
Yeah?
And how close are they now to me?
Hmm?
Like, how many are super close to me?
Still quite a few.
Yeah. At this point, it's just about clearing out the space for you to move, which I am aware of, so I'm going to save a weapon and firebolt.
Okay.
No, I'm going to save a weapon, dealing 6 damage to the one that would get quota out of the space, and then I'll just...
6 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And because we're in melee range now, I'm just going to Green Flame Blade
Okay.
to try to clear out some space too. Miss.
And we're not even really going in a real initiative order now, so. So what happened is that Tatiana just saw what you're trying to do and is clearing a space for you. So you are now able to make your movement and
Without
kind of basically
any precautions? I'm not gonna take a step and get stabbed in the back 50 times?
you might.
I'm moving. I'm just gonna take a wide swing with my axe. See how many heads I take off.
I'm actually not going to do attacks of opportunity on this one. So you can take the movement if you like, or you can do the swing and it'll probably hit more than one.
Both.
He can do the attack and then move and then burn.
Yeah, you can do both.
Do it. Because if you pull this off, this could be pretty cool.
That was a little too rough.
Yo.
That is a definite hit.
It's 13 on the die.
For the axe?
And I have a +8 to attack.
Okay. Yes.
So how many heads am I lobbing off?
How many dice does he have to roll?
I'm the lead singer of D12, baby.
Roll your damage against 5 enemies.
So 5 times.
Only one modifier though? Or
Basically, you're rolling the dice and applying a modifier to each of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically treat it as if you just rolled 5 attacks and hit on all 5. Just each one being applied to a different enemy.
That is 20 damage on the first guy.
Okay.
That is 12 on the next.
Okay.
It's a 9 on the next. That is 19 on the next. And 9 on the final.
It's not too bad.
That one guy got hit hard. Just
That was that initial first contact. Just
Okay.
Then move over and burn like
as many as you can.
pretty much.
Okay.
Now I toot.
All right. 2 damage to all.
Each of them now.
Okay.
This is where I pray.
So
Oh, I don't have to
Ragnar,
fill over here.
what you see from your perspective is really hilarious because you just see Quota do this massive swing and it's like a domino effect as several of these Amalj'aa just come, and they're Quota, you're a little kind of disappointed in the result because you're expecting heads to come flying off and stuff, and it's not quite
Did
that
I at least take their head tails
that
off?
dramatic. One of them, yes.
Okay.
But a lot
I will
of them,
take it.
a lot of them, mostly you're kind of knocking them, to their knees and stuff. You don't manage to kill any of them.
But if I rolled a nat 20, they all be dead.
Well, you'd have to roll it since.
I
I don't care.
doubt it, to be honest with you, but
Watch me roll 12
it
each
would have
time.
it would have bloodied
40
them up
damage
pretty
pop.
good.
Let's go.
It would have bloodied them up pretty good.
I just yelled, need to try harder.
At least I'm doing something.
We just got a message from Sage that she may be hopping in shortly.
Hurry up! Tell her to hurry the fuck up.
Okay.
I will tell her.
So,
Tell her that Ragnar's killing me.
so that's all of us NPCs.
Say what?
That's all of the players' NPCs turn.
Yeah, Edda is, that kind of brightens her spirits a little bit, but she is definitely still looking worried, and she's like, is this the part where we die? And, she takes a couple of swings at the closest one to her.
and like no, they gotta load before they summon their master.
Miss, and barely hits. Okay.
Girl, you need to start practicing the sword swing.
And again. Okay. So she does score 2 hits.
Nothing new.
Nothing I care about. Yeet.
Did they put
Okay.
400?
11.
9. 109. I've got 65 of them. When I got that
Plus 4,
box.
13. And she kills one.
Yeah!
Your wife who?
The next Mrs. Quota.
So, remember, the soldiers were climbing, right?
Some of them were trying to, yes.
Gotcha. So the ones that climbed, they should be up by now, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So are they doing their vantage point thing, or are they just running to get reinforcements?
Whoop. That one went a little further than I expected.
You broke it.
No.
You know.
There we go.
Some rubber bands to.
Okay. And I do not have my charger cable. Okay. That's alright.
Yes, I brought it.
No, I didn't. I don't have the cord to connect to it, so that's alright.
Sucks for her. She could have been here.
Okay.
If she wants to text the Discord, I can tell you what she says.
Tell her I need healing.
Okay, Genji.
I need healing. Dude, I watched the trailer for Overwatch 2. I had the feels.
Okay, so Etta is
Bro.
okay. Sage will be here in about 30 to 45 minutes.
Gotcha.
So by the time we're all dead.
Etta is looking at you guys as she brings this one down. She's like, guys, this is... I don't... She kind of stumbles over her words. She doesn't really know what to say, but you can tell she's not feeling good about all this. All right, so the enemies.
Suck it.
You need that page again.
The numbers are still the same, right? So
Yeah, I just...
it takes 20 to hit you. It takes...
no, it takes less for me because I am not under the effects of shield anymore.
Okay.
But basic concept still.
The rest of them are still the same. 2 to hit Ragnar, 2 to hit Ragnar and Etta, 3 to hit Quota.
I feel like I'm gonna drop soon.
Sorry.
Still have your audio.
Okay, seeing the damage that you have just unleashed,
They're all coming after me, ain't they?
a few of them are.
Yeah.
So all of them.
Not all of them, but...
About 9 of them.
That's almost all of them.
So that's 3 hits to quota.
That is 3 hits to Quota.
Yeah. Quota taking a nap now.
Not necessarily. Because you still take half damage. So you're not going to be dropped this turn, for sure.
Alright, so...
So minimum 3...
Hold on. I need to keep numbers in my head here.
I didn't do anything. I'm waiting for damage roll.
Good lord. Alright. Watch your health on the screen, okay? 17. 12. That's after 3 hits. They rolled terrible.
So 10 divided by 2, yeah.
Bitches. I'm still hurting.
Okay.
Table fees?
How many does it take to hit you now?
To hit me,
Yes.
4 per hit.
Takes 4 to hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
I find it really funny how it goes from 5 at 17 to 18 to 10 at 19.
I need to raise my AC.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Wait, no, not top run. Need Tatiana. Okay, so enough of them come after you to hit you twice.
Twice, okay.
Okay, 3
No, this
So
is
I'll take 4
plus 2.
whatever it is.
7 piercing.
7 total?
Yep.
And 2 attacks, so 2 concentrations. Pass, cool.
Good. Alright.
So,
And enough of them come after Etta to hit her twice.
gotcha.
Pull up Etta here. Okay. Okay, so she takes 12 damage.
Is she still up?
She is still up, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Your turn.
I'll throw another one.
Okay.
Been a while.
About to roll. Just damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll this time.
Kind of knocked them all out of the way.
18.
18, yeah.
That was reckless. Eight.
Okay.
At your age?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you hit one, and kind of sticks in his side a little bit. He pulls it back out, and
I'm very close.
So quota. Just gonna hit 5 again.
Go ahead and have them take all their 2 real quick.
say what?
They're taking 2 first.
Okay, take their 2. Okay.
Get that out of the way.
All right. We will do that.
Are they all bunched up still?
Yes.
I'm swinging at all of them again.
Okay.
12 plus 8.
20 on the die total.
20 total.
To hit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you managed to hit 4 of them.
Oh, wow, went down.
Yeah, because one of them died.
Oh, yeah! 13.
Because I think Etta had finished one off. 13?
9. Yeah, 13.
So 9 plus 8 is 17. 9.
Hold on. That was 17 from one of them, right?
Yeah.
9 on the next?
Yes.
And then 9 on the final. I rolled 2 ones in a row.
You only gave me 3 numbers.
4. 13, 17, 9, 9.
Yeah. First one was 13, sorry.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all the same health anyways that I'm swinging at.
No, they're not.
Oh.
You
Okay.
already hit him, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So
None of them go down. One of them's looking kind of pretty bloody.
so I'm at 12.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 12.
Hi, Daleen. No, they're not dead yet, but
Okay.
I'm getting
speaking
there.
of which, okay.
Bonus action. Gonna.
Ungust is making death saves, though.
How many is that?
I don't have to tell you. You'll find
He
out.
hasn't rolled yet.
And he can't see his position from here to tell if he's bled out or not.
I mean, he's bleeding, but I mean, he's more than 60 feet away.
Yeah.
He's not gonna.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
He can't really make a medical assessment
okay,
from there.
Can I
So-
see?
So, out of the ones that are near me, how many are wounded?
All of them.
Oh, okay. So on the one that is most wounded, I'm gonna try to stake weapon.
Okay.
Screw it at this point. Yes. And then, as my main action, green flame blade. So attack roll hits for 7 plus 2 plus 4 is 11 damage to the one I hit,
Okay.
plus 4 to one next to him.
Plus 4 to the one next to him?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. The one next to him is looking pretty bloody. The one that you actually hit goes down. Okay. Who's next? I fucking forget.
All 3 of us went.
It's your turn.
NPCs.
It's Edda
Okay.
and your turn.
Okay, thank you. Just drawing a blank here.
You're good.
You want me to take over?
That's okay. Okay, so the Amalj'aa, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the Amalj'aa have decided that it is definitely in their best interest to bring quota down.
Yeah.
Probably will happen, by the way.
7 plus 4. 17 halved to 8. You are at 4 hit points, I believe.
Yeah.
Say, turn
Okay.
the fuck up.
That took 9 of them. 2.
There's definitely no way you're getting more attacks than that.
Okay, enough of them come after Tatiana to hit her 3 times.
I don't like you either.
That's probably down.
11 plus 3. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't take much.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put you at 0.
Okay.
Well, they're one of our long mage.
And then,
Concentration goes down. Blur is no longer active.
okay. Okay, so that leaves 3 of them left. 2 of those 3 go after Edda.
And the other one just makes an attack roll against one of them.
Yeah. Okay, so Edda takes 4 piercing damage. Okay. And she's looking terrified at this point because she's just seen Quota go down.
I didn't go down.
Me.
Oh, Tatiana go down. Quota looks like he's on his last legs.
She knows where my potions are.
In your chest?
Well, like I have like a bandolier that has the potions.
Okay.
So in the wrong. Well, it's your turn. You
And
want to jump down and start swinging? Since you are the other heavy hitter that's hiding on top? Just, make a nice suggestion.
okay, Ragnar.
This baby dumb.
You're gonna jump down the giant crater and
I knew you were going to at some point. I knew you were going to do
It's
that.
gonna be his thunderous smite of lightning.
so
So basically, you're doing the Thor entrance in Infinity War, you know?
the superhero drop.
Superhero landing! Superhero landing!
So how do you want to represent that superhero landing?
Painful.
Yeah, it's very painful because you're not Thor. Yet. But,
Not out of trying.
Very good.
So, 50 feet of falling damage, first of all.
Oh yeah, you were all the way up there. So the most
So
you
it'll
could take
take
is 25.
5d6 divided by 2.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, that's...
And then could he make a dexterity saving throw to have that again?
I was going to be trying to jump down on the people.
Ooh.
That's why I said this may be stupid.
Okay. So, let's get the falling damage out of the way first. So,
How many did you squish?
it's how
So it's
1d6 for 10 feet?
1d6 per 10 feet.
Okay.
And if I recall correctly, you can roll a dexterity saving throw to have it.
Okay. So, 8.
But if you want to say
11.
he can't because he's specifically doing a maneuver,
Okay. You are taking 16 falling damage. Would you like to attempt to have that with
Is that already halved?
that is before having. That's just 16 raw.
So it'd be 8 either way.
So it'd be 8 due to your rage.
and then another half because you have the damage that you take straight up for saving.
Must be nice. Dang, get that option. No, I just fell straight down.
He straight up failed the.
Oh, my fault that I got attacked by a lightning bolt.
I know.
Asshole.
Sure.
Okay, so you're attempting the dex save?
Yep. Nope.
Okay. Alright, so it remains at 8 damage, putting you at 26. But you do manage to land in the midst of them and probably on them. So I would say go ahead and make your attack roll.
Right.
And I-
Circles.
And do they also take some form of falling damage from gravity hitting them straight up?
That's force damage?
Probably. Bludgeoning for sure.
More like fattening. And you see my little crater from when I fell, my little human indent, and then you just see a big wonk.
Yeah, you're much bigger than a human, but yeah.
He's bigger than I am.
Alright, I'm doing reckless.
Okay.
$21.
Okay, so that is a hit.
18.
That is exactly how much this guy had left. So, yeah, he is, he's done for.
And then the nothing else. Oh yeah, bonus action.
And the one next to me is gonna pass through a dex save.
Okay, for his lightning damage.
Yep.
He's gonna pass the dex save.
We're gonna so 2.
Okay. Okay. Quota?
Burn.
How many's left?
Still.
Yeah, several. Oh, by the way, Tatiana, you are not making death saves because they used non-lethal damage.
Gotcha.
I'm a swing.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm a miss.
Not bad.
I rolled a 3 on the die.
Okay, so you're...
So that's a 11. But still,
I'm a reckless. Cause why not?
You're just you're just taking these wild swings. You're just almost literally blinded by rage as you,
I'm gonna use my thing.
you damn near hit Etta, but you know, it just
All right,
missed.
third time's the try. I hit a 16 on a die. I hit somebody.
SFC Stewart, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Hi. Say what now?
Third time was the charm.
Okay, what
He
did you...
uses inspiration.
I used my inspiration.
Okay, you
last.
used your inspiration. Okay, let me mark that off.
so
3, 4, come on, 16.
so 16 plus 8 is 24.
How many am I hitting?
1.
Because that's how many were left.
No.
Takes 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay, well that guy goes down.
So do you maneuver to bonus action burn a lot?
Everybody fucking burns at this point. I don't
Okay.
even care anymore. Just so you know, whatever clothes they've had on are gone.
No, that's mostly metal, dude. And
that's
a
fine.
lot of
So
and a
why
lot
am I not
of
taking extra damage from heated metal?
there's metal and there's heavy duty leather and then there's an inner layer of cloth.
So he maneuvers in a way to deal 2 damage to.
If you're in my circle, you're burning.
Okay, so you are no longer
Karen.
okay.
I mean, I'm down next turn anyways. That's why I reckless and use my final inspiration of death.
Okay. So here's the thing. You just hit Tatiana with that.
You weren't in my circle.
Wasn't
the thing
she?
is, we're asking if you want to move away.
You weren't in my circle to begin with. I haven't been hitting you this entire time.
You were clustered up. Remember, you ran up to them?
No, he
Yeah,
moved
but then
away.
after that, you
Oh,
just told me to move away.
Okay, you're right.
Because if that was the point,
You're right.
she would have died a long time ago.
Okay, good.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Next time I won't care.
Okay, let's see.
I need a healer.
You moved out from there, and you haven't moved since then.
Nope.
Okay.
I've been spinning circles and tooting away.
Okay. So fortunately, that does not hit Ragnar or Edda. Or Tatiana.
He never did say where he jumped.
There's a big mob of them.
He basically jumped into the group, yeah.
Y'all have only been fighting part of the mob.
I have to reset a couple of things here. Okay.
It's awkward when onion stuck in your gun.
So,
I'm just dying.
So you wanted to play D&D.
Alright, so 2 damage to each of these assholes. 2 damage to you. We're just being Oprah at this point, and you get 2 damage, and you get 2 damage. Everybody gets 2 damage. Okay. That one hits a whole bunch of guys. Which then brings us to Tatiana, who is not making death saves.
and Edda.
Okay, so.
So Edda has some choices now. Edda has some choices now.
Does she?
Depending on where she is, she has the choice to either attack, use a healing potion on me, or
That's true.
run. Or attempt to run.
Okay.
He's going against Baltimore.
No, he's
Let's see.
on Baltimore.
I'm gonna see if she rolls.
Right here.
I really want to choose Breeze against Tampa Bay.
Okay. She kind of glances back and forth between Tatiana and the enemies, and she looks very undecided. And then she finally just, as they are advancing on her, she, continues taking swings at them.
I'm assuming
Which-
the soldiers are dead by now.
They are down.
Okay. Right. Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, it is apparent at this point that they are trying to take you guys alive, believe it or not. So.
You'll never take me alive, bitches!
So how many have we dropped so far? 10?
Quite a bit.
Not
Somewhere
enough.
in there.
And you both recklessly attacked, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm dead next run, by the way.
So that
Okay.
changes up the math a little.
Okay.
It takes a while to
Edda
hit you. Oh shit.
is not able to score a hit on any of those attacks.
So you were at... Hey Ragnar, your AC was 16?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, let me find out for you real quick.
Thanks.
15.
15, okay. So
I have to take a lot more people for a lot less.
Okay,
thankfully
so
y'all are still within a fair range. Now instead of taking 3 to hit him, it takes 2. Yay.
it takes 2 to hit who?
To hit any of these guys. Because they recklessly attack, so that reduces their AC effectively.
Ah, okay, so basically quota's the only one that changes then,
Yeah,
from 3 to 2.
yeah.
Okay.
And none of them change from 2 to 1, so be thankful for that.
And then what?
None of them change from 2 to 1.
Okay, good.
Because
Good.
that requires basically you to have like a shit AC. Period.
All those are doing good.
Okay, so all right, so quota 2 of them attack you,
Yeah, I'm dead.
and you take 3 damage after having.
Yeah, like I said, I'm dead.
You have 1 hit point. You're not down.
You get one more turn.
Fucking sissies!
I mean, I can send a couple more of them at you.
No, I'm not gonna complain, but still. Like,
Okay, so a couple more of them come after you. Oh, there you go. Yeah, now you go down.
like honestly, man.
No. Yeah, sure. We'll do it. We'll do it. Okay, you're at 0.
Okay.
So, non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
They,
I mean, I figured I was gonna go down with 4 health. I'm like, I've been taking 12.
yeah,
nonstop.
one of them gets you over the back of the head with the butt end of a spear, and
Dick. He would use his butt. I'll take it out. It's a tight end. I need a tight end.
yeah.
Okay, so.
All right, so let's pull up Edda here. 1, 2.
Just to see.
Yeah. Like last week I got 2,563 on the place. Whoopsies.
Ragnar.
Oh, no, flex. Yeah, choose some weak guys.
They're seeing someone fresh to attack.
So that changed their math a little.
8
I have
plus
to
4. Okay, so you're taking 12 damage, half to 6
Alright.
Nice.
for the first couple of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then 9.
Why not? I don't need focus.
Ooh. Plus 12. Plus 9, so that's 21. Plus 9. 30. And then 36 damage.
You're taking a lot of damage.
Mama!
To 18.
So that brings Ragnar down.
Is that after half?
That is, oh, I'm sorry. You were at 20, right?
Yes. So he has 2 left.
Yeah.
I thought it took 6.
That was from the first couple.
Okay.
Then
Remember,
then 6
you jumped
more.
in a pile of people.
So now it comes.
Yeah, you attracted a lot of attention.
I'll take
Plus, he's effectively the only one still standing at this point.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, so
So is he just gonna great sword swing through cleave all of them?
8. Give me 1 second, let me finish with this. Guests at she takes 6 hits.
It's obvious.
9.
Can we just say she's
19.
at this point?
No,
Yeah.
Because I don't think she has that.
Okay.
I need to kill her. And I was like, leave the screwdriver. No.
And
So I have 64 hours to die.
So just Ragnar left.
as you are kind of on your last legs, the last of them see that that Edda has gone down, quota's gone out to everyone, and they kind of stay, kind of like, are you gonna give?
We're gonna try to take down as many of them as possible.
Reckless? And I'm going in a whirlwind.
And just swing the great sword.
All right.
Just in a
He was
giant
playing Diablo, I guess, because he's spinning.
And nope.
Demacia!
Tenardia! Fuck!
Yeah, as you bring back the axe to swing it, the ones that have kind of started closing in behind you just kind of grab at the haft of it, and
I was using my sword.
huh?
I was using my sword.
I'm the axe
Okay.
guy, he's sword.
But basically, just grab your arm when you get up to swing, and you're like, "Fuck."
I keep thinking axe for Ragnar because axe is the marauder weapon, and you did one of the marauder quests.
Like I said, I'll trade you
So
one
I-
of my axes for your sword.
No!
Okay. Boo-hoo.
So at that point, then they go ahead and yeah.
Okay,
Well,
just for narrative
so I can
purpose,
dual-wield great
Yes.
axe.
what did those soldiers who climbed do?
They died. They did nothing but die.
Yeah, several of them got caught before they could get too far up and got pulled back down. and they got overwhelmed pretty quickly.
And then the other one.
As those guys were whipping their tails back and
A
forth.
few of them did make it to the top and realized that they were on kind of an island, and so they haven't been able
They
to.
gotta do stealth rolls to try to sneak away now.
Well, there's no sneaking away. They don't have anywhere they can go.
They can jump to their death.
They could,
They got rope.
but they are at this point. They
You just made it worse, William.
yeah, we're not going that dark. We're not going that dark.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know you didn't. I know you
I
didn't.
know you did,
But
it's
you did.
Like, it was like literally right after I said they can jump to their death. Well, they got rope. That was awesome.
Stop.
Come here.
No. That is not funny.
I'm not in that way, but I'm talking about like how it played out. That was funny. See, you're even chuckling.
Yeah.
All right.
I do not condone any of that. It just happened to be funny how it laid
So, real talk, is he dead?
out.
You don't know.
We'll find out next time on When We Wake Up in Jail.
So the next thing that that you guys see. Give me just a moment.
So this is the part where we play the Zelda music. He just got caught.
I don't know. I don't know what Zelda jingle that would be, but
The orcs in Wind Waker where it's like
I never played Windbreaker.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I played it through once. But okay, let's see.
The one where you gotta run through with the barrel.
No, that's Donkey Kong versus Mario.
No, there's a mission where you have to basically solid snake through.
Oof.
Without a sword, so fun stuff.
All right. Making sure I've got all the settings right for this.
He goes back to
We'll
20.
see. So this is the first thing that you guys see. You notice Etta leaning over you, and she's looking very worried. And I think at this moment she is at first checking on Tatiana.
Oh, fine. I'm just gonna keep playing sleep.
But she
So
seems to have
short rest.
she seems to have been going back and forth between everybody quite a bit, and you guys see Seji and Davarin not far away. At this point, you guys are basically the equivalent of having taken one potion. So
basically, we did
like 1d. What was it? 1d6 plus something.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Okay.
But we probably wouldn't have actually had a potion and just got.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Etta has basically just kind of watched over each of you guys and kind of gradually tried to help you recover. That puts you at 6. Let's see, minus. Give me 1 second here.
So did you actually do medicine, or did we?
I'm basically just giving you a random amount of hit points back.
Okay, I'm trying to decide if we need to roll for
He
what
just
time we
did
come
it.
back.
No rolls needed right now. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. Oh, and let me do that for Davarin as well, even though he's not here. Okay. So she is leaning over all of you guys. Are you all right?
I check my
you're-
belongings first when I wake up.
Okay. You first notice your weapons are missing.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm looking for more. I actually don't look for the weapon first. I'm looking for like the bag of holding.
It's still there.
Okay.
You've got your potions and stuff.
Shit.
Well, actually, No, bag of holding gone.
Okay.
I was
They're
gonna
not
say-
that. They're not that dumb. They're not that dumb.
Because that's definitely, hey, yeah, we have weapons in our bags.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, let's
Clearly.
have them all.
You've
Could have brought out 2 hand axes.
2 plus 2 hit dex.
I could have brought out another great sword, great axe.
Yeah, I was
So I
like,
have
I
2.
have my maul in the bag too.
So, looking around, as you guys start to sit up, where is it? No, not that. I need this
How
one.
big of a cell are we in?
Well, you're not really in a cell.
Oh, we're in a pit.
Something like that. So you're on these narrow ledges along this canyon. And a couple more shots of it. So this is kind of basically the area that you guys are confined in. So the cliffs are overhanging. So in order to climb out, you would literally be Spider-Man crawling across the ceiling and then up.
Yeah.
And then you've got the pit. And there does appear to be one exit, which you presume to be the way that that you were brought in, which is this passage over here on the right. You see a number of Immortal Flames soldiers who have been caught, and they're bound and tied and everything.
Are we bound and tied?
I'm gonna say
Yes, yes, but Edda has managed to work free of her bindings, and you notice that your bindings are kind of loosened, and you feel like she might have been kind of working on yours a little bit as best as she could. And she's walking around freely, but she is kind of keeping watch on the on the passageway. You know, if any Amalj'aa happen by, she kind of sits back down and puts her wrists together.
Are we able to see what time of day it is?
It appears to be night.
That's what stars look like.
Well, it is. You're having trouble seeing the stars because
Oh,
there's a lot of smoke rising.
I has a bad feeling about this.
It is noticeably warmer than where you were earlier.
Can I guess the area we're in is a volcano type thing?
Well, you don't see a bright thing underneath.
My background, though.
You do not, and you're pretty sure this has nothing to do with any sort of volcano. It does feel like that kind of heat, but actually, no, not really. It does not feel like that kind of heat. Sorry, I misspoke.
Is it hotter? Colder?
It is hotter than you were before. But no, it's not like volcanic. You're not taking heat damage or exhaustion or anything like that.
From below us?
No. It's just you can't really tell where it's coming from. You just notice it seems to be filling the sky in the local vicinity.
Oh shit. Talk about Smokey and the Bandit here. Where are we at now?
You're not sure.
Shit.
I mean, we're basically stuck. Okay.
You would assume that you're still within.
Jumping up.
Yeah. You guys were right around here, kind of east of Mordona, near the Ugram River. So you would assume you're probably still in there, still somewhere within the region of Thanalan or Pagalthan. So.
Well, that hurt. Dick.
And And Etta kind of apologizes to you guys. I'm really sorry. I'm not much of a healer, but doing my best.
It's okay. Ours turned into cardboard. Help.
Well, I'm assuming at this point.
She.
I'm assuming at this point we just roll sleight of hand checks
Yeah, sleight of hand checks.
with advantage because they're already half done.
Yeah, go for it.
Gotcha.
Do we have to?
She,
If I'm asking for help?
Hmm?
If I'm asking her to help, do I have to?
She kind of glances off towards the passageway, and then she looks back to you. She goes, okay, I'm just gonna sit down right here. And she sits down at an angle where it blocks line of sight between your hands and where they would be seeing from. And she kind of reaches over and she tries to kind of help with your bindings a little bit, but
She reaches over for my bindings.
15.
okay.
11.
You manage to get yours off. You having a little more difficulty.
Oh, I'm
Your-
fine.
Wrist is sore or something. Just something's not.
Too many
Something's
javelin
hurting.
throws.
Huh?
Too many javelin throws.
Thought it'd be the superhero landing just right on the wrist.
No, that was the misfire on his twirly thing.
Your feet hurt like hell too.
Worth it.
As you see like 30 splinters in it, like, not to
So-
me.
So I think it is.
Yeah, you got it on your back, so.
How many of them are
Not my fault.
She says, I don't know. I can't really
See.
tell from out there.
Gotcha.
Sounded like quite a lot. I think we're in their capital.
Yep.
So we're in Iowa. Got it.
So the good news is we found the other captives. Bad news is, we joined them.
It's very hot.
Yeah, the Amalj'aa are preparing to summon Ifrit. I'm afraid they mean to give us to him as an offering. The flames who were with us, they're all here too, and of course the Amalj'aa have our weapons.
So, if I eat the soul of Ifrit, does that mean I become immortal?
What the fuck?
What? I don't know.
Were you saying that in character or?
Good luck with that.
I just want to know what his fire tastes like.
I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Wait.
Are those actual bushes?
Yeah.
You can always hide.
Well, hiding won't do too much. But if they come and swarm us, what we need to
You can
do.
just say she fell down the hole.
Yeah, but that just can't hide forever.
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
Don't.
Rather not starve to death, thank you.
For sure there's berries.
So. Let's just. I think I'll speak with the captain and try to figure out what he knows about this place.
Okay.
Because that's one thing that we don't
Okay.
have is information.
So are you scooting over there, or are you getting up and walking over to him?
I'm gonna stealth over.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll a stealth check right now.
Gotcha.
All right, so you get over to him. He kind of nods at you. Good fighting out there.
Yeah. What do you know about this place?
I think it's we're probably in Zahar'ak. It's their capital, whatever. I've never been here.
Wonderful.
I don't know. What do you? I was kind of conscious when they were dragging us in. What do you want to?
Did they say when they'd sacrifice us?
No.
Did
I
they
mean,
say anything at all?
I mean,
A couple grunts here and there.
there was that merchant still alive. They were dragging him in too. He was kicking and screaming.
He's captive.
He's a captive too.
He's here.
You look around, you don't see him in this area.
Do you know I'm assuming you don't know which area he was put in?
No, I think they took him inside a building somewhere or something. They heard him saying, this isn't the deal, or...
Yeah. Gotcha. So at this point, we need some information, but we don't have a way of getting it, do we?
You can always beg.
Yeah, it's doing him a lot of good, isn't
Oh
it?
wait, is my bat still here?
Is your bat still
Yes.
Uh,
I would say it probably vanished when you went down, but so you would have to resummon
Well,
it.
it's not concentration, but
Oh, it wasn't. It's
It's not a
not a
concentration.
familiar. It's not.
it's a familiar, but it's not a concentration spell. So it's a matter of if they attacked it or not.
Okay. They would have subdued it. Yes.
Damn.
they're probably eating it right now.
Yeah, and I don't have the spell book on me because that's in my bag.
Mm.
Safe to assume I'm free now.
So
She doesn't do my bindings.
Yeah.
We don't have.
I'm gonna walk to that bush.
Just potions of healing.
Okay.
I checked for the cooling, but for those mint
Mint-Lassie.
lassi. I think I tried to treat them like potions.
Treat them like potions.
Yeah, because they're potions of fire, basically.
They're potions of basically fire resistance.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
we
about
put
that,
those
but
in our bags
still.
of holding.
Like maybe on my Landolier, just in case I needed to grab one real quick, but it's not that many. Those are
The flame sergeant, he says, I think I see what you're getting at. He said, I think it's still going to be a while yet before they're ready for... They were still getting crystals together, and it looked like... I don't know, I've never seen a summoning before, but it looked like a long ritual.
Gotcha. So at this point, we need to rest up and strategize.
Can I see how far down the hole is?
You cannot.
If I drop a rock while here at land.
You will not.
You can certainly try.
Okay, what do I need to roll?
To
You
drop
don't-
a rock?
You don't need to roll anything. I'm stalling for a second so I can decide. You don't hear it land, but you don't think it's because of, it being bottomless. You think it's probably because there's too much just other noise. There's wind and things like that. And, I will say that it's not like overpowering noise, but the sound of the rock landing was quiet enough that you weren't able to hear it over the wind. You would guess by that quietness that it was probably quite a ways.
Got my list of
Alright.
spells, but
I'm gonna go sneak through the path, see if I can see where they're at.
Stealth check.
Oh, I haven't rolled one of those yet.
You haven't failed one of those yet.
Exactly.
2.
18.
Okay.
Oh, 20 actually. I rolled
Somehow,
18 on that.
against all odds, you manage to just...
Don't be suspicious.
You are the knight. You are the knight, yeah. you kind of crawl up in there, into the, crevices and everything, and the Well, your dark red skin color is kind of helping you blend in with the rock and it is nighttime. So, scooting up further up there, you see a large, what looks like an orb floating in the air. It's glowing red. Almost looks like kind of like a solar eclipse when you have a total solar eclipse and you just see, a dark circle with a corona around it. That's kind of what this orb is looking like.
How tall is it?
It looks to be about... you actually have trouble figuring out how far away or how big it is because it looks almost completely formless, other than it's...
How close is it to the ground?
You're having trouble telling because its shape and appearance don't really lend itself well to depth perception.
Is it emitting heat?
Yes. You think so. You do notice the temperature kind of rising as you creep further up this passageway. So this orb is floating above a large open area. You see a lot of Amalj'aa kind of going to and fro, some of them carrying crystals in like crates and things like that.
Do I see where they're taking the crystals?
They're taking them to just below this orb. And kind of just...
And they're setting them in front of like their wizard.
Something like that. There's actually quite a few different... yeah, there's a whole lot of them. You see some more captives further across the way, things like that.
Do I see dipshit?
Ungust, you do not.
I'm okay with him being sacrificed.
At this moment, you don't. Well, I'm just giving you everything. Fuck, perception check.
Ooh. Another thing I haven't failed yet. So my passive is 16. Let's see if I can get higher. What is that?
12 on the die.
So my passive is 16.
How do you have a passive of 16?
Feature.
You're not sure at this distance, but you see someone that you think maybe could be him.
No, I'm not in the mood to throw a rock today.
Probably wouldn't be the best idea.
So now I'm debating if I want to go touch the orb or steal a crystal.
Don't do it yet.
What else do I see?
I will also say that it is a wide open area, and the orb and the crystals are at the dead center of it.
Paint me black.
You feel like there's not much of a way that you could get into the middle there without being noticed. And what was your next question?
Is there a way to sneak away from there?
Away from...
Like past them, another exit?
You see other exits. But they're all medium to high traffic.
Do I see our weapons?
At this moment, you don't. And you do notice an Amalj'aa beginning to head towards your passageway.
Is that narrow enough to kick someone off? Without being noticed?
Without being noticed?
Like if I be past.
Okay, well you're not. That is where. Okay, let me make this bigger on there for viewers. This is where Tatiana and everybody else is. You have crawled up this passageway to the right.
Okay.
You're up in this area.
So I'm in that bush.
Toward arena. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so this might look a little bit weird on screen, but these cliffs are overhanging the passageway here. So you have crawled up through here, and oh wait, no. That's the hole. You have gone under this cliff, and you've gone kind of up this way.
So I'm in the big bush.
So you're either behind this bush or like up behind this one or so on. So the orb and everything are way off over this way, is where that large open area is. And then there's other exits up this way and further down here. So down here towards the bottom right is kind of where you're seeing other captives, and you see some steel buildings and that seem to be just assembled out of scraps and things like that.
I only have one guy coming?
Yes.
And he won't see me if he just walks by?
Yeah, he would.
That's why you gotta roll a
Shit.
stealth check. Because you can't run. You can't outrun him.
Well, if he's walking, I can crouch walk, it'd be fine. I was a duck commander for a while. I guess I go back and pretend to be a captive again.
Okay, stealth check.
+2.
Hey. Let me have my moment, mister. Throw people off a cliff, then jump down.
I didn't throw you nowhere.
It is a stealth. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. I rolled a 7 total. I take a...
So basically you're trying to outrun him at this point?
I mean, it's not like they're gonna kill me, right?
You might get tortured. a
You
little bit.
suspect not, but
I wave. I'm been found, right? So I'm just gonna wave. Hi.
Do you wait
he
like this,
stops
like, hi?
and
Hi. Like I just, yeah.
he stops and readies his spear and then points back up the alley.
I point that alley or that alley?
Starts walking towards you.
I'd be honest. I see a lot of alleys.
He's pointing the way you came.
So you walk that way.
Yeah, slowly.
Pokes you in the back with the spear.
A little lower, have an itchy spot.
Okay, so you take 3 piercing damage.
I mean, you got it.
So he walks back.
I walk back, yeah.
Okay.
Is he still following me?
He stays at the bottleneck for a while.
Okay. I just sit down when I get back to the group.
Kind of looks in your direction and kind of looks over all the rest of you.
Still with our hands like this.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if
from the
you're...
bird.
Huh?
I flip from the bird.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay, and are you still trying... Okay, so you're still trying to look like you've got your bindings on. Are you keeping them with you so they're actually over your wrist? Okay. Are you doing the same?
Sure.
You can't ask me that. I literally just did that.
Sleight of hand.
What's your hands like? Mine. I don't have mine.
Okay, you threw your bindings away.
Yeah, I didn't. I literally left them and walked.
Okay.
I was like this when I waved.
18.
Okay. What you got?
No.
Okay.
Well, unless he fails
Yeah.
that miserably. He still has to perceive.
No, he rolled higher.
Okay. Because I rolled an 8.
Yeah, he... Yeah, he looks and he appears to notice. He just kind of narrows his eyes at you. You hear kind of a low growl a little bit. But other than that, he doesn't seem to do anything about it right away.
Is that growl vocalization?
Yes.
Does our echo catch what he's saying?
Yeah, he's not saying anything. He's just kind of snarling at you.
Gotcha.
He's like a puppy.
Tolerated.
Hmm?
So I'm just
You just wait.
holding him like this, and I'm like, what? I was itchy.
Maybe hey, you should ask him to scratch your back for you. Feels
I'm not
great.
gonna do that because I could probably see the spear.
Yeah, probably.
Can I holler to intimidate just him to come closer?
What are you saying?
I have another itch. Can you please come get it, bitch?
I will allow intimidation or deception.
I'll take intimidation.
Okay.
13 on the die.
That is 17 total.
He looks at you, and then he looks over at Ragnar, and he says, "How did that go again?"
You did it wrong.
It's the other finger.
It's more like joke. I'm not.
What'd you find, Mr. Ghostman?
Is that guy still here?
He kind of leans back against the wall, but yeah, he's still there.
Do I see any? Do I see any scrap around?
Yeah, I see the
What kind of
movie,
scrap?
don't you?
Metal scrap.
It is only a flesh wound.
Um, yeah,
Cool.
a little bit.
So
I don't know if it's anything large or particularly useful. I'm not sure where you're going with this.
I've got a little class feature,
Okay.
but let me just go ahead and find
So
the
here's-
gold amount real quick
So
for
here's
like a
the
metal weapon. Daggers aren't too expensive.
How many people are in my 10 radius right now? Because technically, high range, we all break free.
That's if the
Quarterstaffs are
bind.
metal, right?
Huh?
Quarterstaffs are metal, right?
Wood.
Yeah, there would.
Plastic.
Could
So
we
whip
say
them all
make
back.
them out of metal also?
And sorry, but your bindings are metal.
Oh, are they?
Our bindings are metal?
For him, yes.
I mean, I'm just like, whatever.
What about everybody else?
Okay, let me give that thought to
'Cause he
think
could
of that
do it.
seriously.
I could literally just, because I was thinking, like, if their bindings are, like, flammable, like cloth and stuff, like they're
Or
just
rope.
a rope, they can just stick their hands in and I go poof and then pull out as it burns off.
Okay.
And then now we have an army.
Then the equal forces of everybody died.
Yeah.
They're yes, the bindings are metal. They seem to be assembled from scrap and screws and things like that. So they're not the sturdiest things, which is why Etta was able to get hers off.
Gotcha. So
You suspect that some of the flames may have worked theirs off as well, but
I look at all this and I'm like, is this... So could we say... Sorry, I'm trying to think. 'Cause how this reads is, must include some metal. Okay. Some metal.
what are you getting at here?
I have this challenge divinity that allows me to just craft with no tools.
Bro, I have an investigation
hour.
+6.
Interesting. Okay.
You pass
But I still have to have the gold's worth to
My
do it. Or the silver's worth, or the copper's worth.
Okay.
So I'll leave you to look over that list while I use the restroom.
Okay.
lips.
while I look over that list and while William uses the restroom, this actually is a good point since we're right at the 2-hour mark to go ahead and take a break. So guys, we will be right back and we'll see what our friends manage to do about all of this when we get back. And if I can actually find the Be Right Back screen. There it is. Thanks guys, we'll see you in a few. Welcome back. Okay, there we go. Unmuted. Welcome back, guys. Okay, unfortunately, the cable that is holding the shock mount on this mic is about a thread away from snapping. I don't want the mic to fall while we're on stream, so to take it down, I have to unplug the mic, which means I have to restart Streamlabs. So we will be back in just a moment. Stream's not over. We'll be back. Give us just a minute.
To be
Not pleased about this. I've had this thing for like a month, and
it's the type of material. Those things wear out quick.
yeah, look at that.
I was looking at that.
Right there.
Let's see.
So.
Well, it's not replaceable because that's a one string. Well, actually, you could. Because that's
So.
just at a connector point. You could probably just buy a new string and then connect it.
Yeah. Well, let me get this thing at least. Ugh.
Sound buffer.
Yeah. Pop filter. So, sorry about that. Sorry about the extra long break. But I think that we are about ready to continue. So one of the things that I was telling the guys while we were on break is that during this captivity RP, they are basically considered to be in the midst of a long rest. Forget the pop filter, I can't get it in place right now.
Fuck you, pop filter.
Was I able to find at least that piece of white cloth?
Yeah.
Besides what you're wearing?
Actually, yeah, Etta tears free a scrap of her
Okay.
tabard, and
In that case, before the long rest finishes, I'm assuming I can cast a spell as well?
we're just talking like a single action cast time
Yes.
sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm able to use Channel Divinity to craft one item or 10 pieces of ammunition, because that's what it says. It says either weapon, 10 pieces of ammunition, or some piece of tool.
Testing.
Welcome, Sage.
Ah! Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Hi, Sage. Okay, I'm putting myself on push to talk for the moment. Are you able to tune into the stream or just Discord only? Do I need to switch to voice activated for you?
Oh dear God.
Must have just heard me.
I can tune into the stream, but there seems to be a hell of a delay.
Really? Okay.
Oh dear God was when I heard you saying that same thing twice.
Okay. Which way do you prefer Discord to be right now? So that we can...
I'd rather watch you guys in relative real time and respond a little slow.
Okay. Oh, okay, so the delay is in your upload speed to get to us. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'd rather have the delay on my end.
I'm able to both Channel Divinity and cast a signal spell.
And it's a hell of a delay.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay. So I asked the captain, do you want 10 darts or a single hand axe?
He kind of thinks for a moment and says, "Hell, I'm not seeing how it's gonna matter." I don't know. What have you got a plan?
If you
we need to at least secure the weapons. So we need to have some sort of tools. If you can't think of anything else, I'll just make the 10 ammo and distribute it to be at least so you're not punching your way out.
That would be nice.
And I do have one more thing I can do before we rest, and that is 8 lasts 8 hours.
Okay.
So if I do that just before the long rest ends, 3 people who aren't players, because the players all benefit from aid, unless it's been over 8 hours since. Yeah, that's right. It would have been over 8 hours because morning, then this. So aid cast before the long rest finishes. So we had that in the morning. So aid on Ragnar, me, and Seji.
You're the most tough of all of us, and you get 8.
You're right, quota, sorry.
Yeah!
Okay, so you're going to cast aid towards the end of your long rest
Yes.
on Quota, Seji, and yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Get the 5, 10, let go.
And I'm making
Now, okay, yeah, she is not in a position to be able to,
to fight.
to do the max HP adjustments. So that puts,
Not be at the same area as we are. Because you gave Seji the bonus too.
I did?
You had one of the Immortal Slaves casted.
Oh, that's right, okay. Alright, so then does that mean Ragnar's comes down a little bit because he's not getting
He
the...
goes back to 44.
Still only means you're only 2 points higher. And you go through it faster than anybody else.
Because I'm
Okay.
actually trying to do
So
it.
Ragnar is at 44.
Not throwing little pixie sticks at stuff.
And then at this point, like,
One guy.
so sometime during that whole thing, I pretend like I'm sleeping in the forest, so I just channel divinity to make 10 darts.
Okay.
Where do you see a forest?
Well, there's
Give me just a
bushes.
second here.
So you're all about
And that would
bush,
be-
about that bush, no rubble.
Whoop.
So, something I want to do before a long
Ragnar, press
is burn
backspace for
all
me.
of my healing spells to heal everybody up.
We're taking a long rest.
That's what you said.
Yeah, there will be a long rest before Ifrit is summoned.
Yeah. Before that happens.
Oh, okay. You want to go ahead and heal everybody up before that anyway?
I know.
Okay.
It doesn't make much sense, but insurance.
Fair enough.
Oh, I need my little
Okay,
20.
there we go. Yes, you do.
Level 20 me. Oh, there you are.
So,
At least
I'm-
the fighters can do
I'm the
something
captain.
if something interrupts it.
I'm sorry.
Say that one more time, please, Sage. Sage, say that one more time, please.
At least the fighters can do something if something interrupts the long rest.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. I asked the captain, do you have any mages with us?
And that was the delay.
Yeah, he's got. Oh wait, you come back down to 44. Okay. Yeah, he's got a few.
Do they need any components for their spells, or
Would be nice.
I'll have a conversation with Ida before all this happens.
is this the part where I need
See if
to?
I can flirt my way into those DMs. She's a single woman.
Hey,
What?
Nothing?
Ida?
Yeah.
You're wanting to flirt with Ida?
Yeah.
I thought you were interested in Edda.
The girl that's with us now, right?
that's Edda.
Yeah. Ida was the masked girl.
Oh, Hell no, I don't want her.
You just got the names.
Okay.
mixed up.
You'll want her later.
Read her names.
You'll want her later.
No, I
So
won't.
those NPCs, what do you want me to look up their spells really quickly and see which ones they can't use?
No.
Okay.
Chuckle. Are you playing with your stuff now?
Gotcha.
No, it's... Is there anything else that you guys would like to handle in...
Okay, trying to calculate.
Keeping in mind that you need to stay inactive enough to be considered resting.
So,
I mean, I was just gonna ask to see if we make it through. Me and Edda to go for a cup of tea. If she makes it through.
so
Oh God. There's a quota yes in the chat.
But this ain't Twitch.
Have fun, you all. Thanks, Tails.
Tails,
Okay.
I love you and I ate all your nuggets, but it's okay.
two darts to the two barbarians.
Okay.
One for me. And then 5 distribute amongst the Immortals Lens.
Why are we getting darts?
Because it's the only weapon we have until we secure our own.
It's throwing darts. It's something.
You'll do 1d4 and have the ability to throw rather
Okay.
than do 1 plus strength and not be able to throw.
Okay. Just... If you need it, you need it, but otherwise, I wouldn't even... Yeah.
It's a 1d4, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sage, are you handling anything before they complete the summoning?
No cured leathers, so no nature gotcha.
Okay, that really is quite a delay.
Should we time it?
With a stopwatch or a calendar?
I'll do a stopwatch.
What about the year? See if she responds next year.
Okay, I can see this.
You can what? Is Sage, is there anything else that...
Testing.
Okay, I'm coming through on push to talk here right now. Is there anything else that you would like to handle during the long rest, basically?
Okay. I just got the push to talk, and I'm hearing you ask me the question now. Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Right. Do you mind if I test the delay?
Can we time the delay, by the way?
I'll
I'm curious.
do it on my end.
Okay, so say something and immediately start the timer, and then Sage, as soon as he does that, just say something.
Something.
Right. Testing. All right, let me try that again. Testing.
I forgot to say something when he said testing. I'm probably watching the stream relatively on time.
I was about to say that
Testing.
response was a 20-second response. And
That's why I'm.
Okay, let's forget that, because that is not stream content.
So is it more like a 3-second if you're thinking, or is it more like 10 seconds?
I think the
It's a
delay...
hell of a delay.
I think the delay is the upload speed on her end, so she's hearing it quickly and responding quickly, and then it's taking forever to get out of where she's at to get to us.
Gotcha.
I think that's what's going on here. In any case, Sage, if there's nothing else that you specifically would like to handle during this
Which
time.
would make sense. Which I said after Rand said it would make sense.
Okay. Since she's playing a cleric,
No, I'm good.
Okay.
what's her channel divinity?
We don't know
What do you
yet.
mean?
Sorry, I'm thinking in terms of like, if she's mechanically a cleric.
Not used for combat.
Gotcha.
Is the audio okay, by the way, since mic was moved and all that stuff?
I can do skills and tools, whatever I choose.
Oh, so she's a knowledge cleric.
Oh, I can hear you clear. The delay is what's killing me.
Okay, good.
So she's got the knowledge cleric.
Yes, I believe she's knowledge.
Okay.
So, at this point, an impressive number of Amalj'aa come marching
I'm
up
based off of the knowledge cleric. The main spells are different, but the channel divinities.
So at this point, a number of Amalj'aa come marching up the alley, and all right, everyone through here, and anyone pulling any fast ones here or marching with them?
Why?
So it's immediately after we wake up.
I ask why.
Immediately after we wake up, they.
Yeah, they wake you guys up.
Okay. And I'm like, goddamn.
But you feel rested.
I ask why. Well, can I take my piss first?
If the carbuncle's not summoned, it's summoned.
Can you summon it?
I don't know if you have the components to do so right now. He points at the pit.
They took our stuff.
Yes.
I go, well, I don't want you looking. I don't want you getting jealous.
Oh, and they don't even give us time to prepare spells for the day if Senji wanted to change your spells.
I'm just going to say whatever you were intending to prepare is prepared. I consider preparing spells to be an abstraction anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
You have a list of spells that you can cast for the day.
I'm just thinking about it mechanically because I can't change spells
I
if I
take
don't
it
have
seriously
the-
enough, but I do have a list.
Yeah.
So I'm challenging myself by not changing my spells.
By not what?
By not changing my spells from yesterday.
Okay. The Amalj'aa just kind of stares at you, just unmoving. Are you complying?
Do you comply with this?
And Sage, same question.
Sure.
Okay.
Sage goes along because she is small.
Okay.
Alright, I'm done. I was just wasting time to get all my stuff settled. I'm sorry. That's the whole reason why I did that.
Okay. Edda is going along as well, but she seems to be trying to hang back a little bit, and she's kind of glancing back towards you. And
Well, my pants are down.
no,
Oh. Woo.
she was trying to go away from you,
Don't
give you a
scare
little
her,
privacy.
Don't scare her, yeah.
But she's also like,
They're looking for their way to sneak off.
she's not. I don't know that she's looking for a way to sneak off. I mean, she certainly wouldn't argue with it, but it's more that she's trying to stay closer to people that she feels a little bit safer around. Which, why the hell she feels safe around Quota, I have no clue. But
I'm fine with that. I stay close to her too.
okay, so you jog to catch up to her.
Oh wait, I'm fat.
Earth trembles.
hulking,
Okay.
imposing
I'm
presence.
looking at this like this
Get over here,
one
primal.
moment before Ifrit comes up.
And yeah, the delay is definitely my upload.
Okay.
What?
So, do you guys have fire resistance or not
No.
by default?
No.
No.
He's a sea wolf.
I
I'm a
think-
volcanic douchebag.
I think at this. Well, with your echo form, you would have resistance then.
Would I?
You look at your stuff.
I don't know. Do you?
Oh, I haven't had time.
I haven't looked at
Did
your
no
level
one
20
have
stuff.
Xanthus guide on them?
Oh, this is in the back. But no,
It's
I
in
don't.
Discord.
I took C all the way. I have resistance to lightning though.
Yeah, that's
You
one.
should.
I don't. That's why I bought
Okay, he sent me the
the
PDF.
drinks.
If I can get anything to load.
Does Seji still have her drink?
No, it should be here.
I am pretty sure she does.
Okay.
That's what I
So as they march you guys off towards that open area that Quota had seen earlier,
I
with
did tell
the
y'all about that, BT dubs.
I sneak one
Yes,
off and I
resistance
toss it
fire.
towards Ragnar.
Thank you.
Drink it now.
Yep. I shotgun it.
you what?
Shotgun it.
He's saying the potion.
Okay. I just hadn't heard that for it before. So as they lead you guys out towards this wide open area, there's the immortal flames coming together, the Amalj'aa and everything. You see a number of Amalj'aa with staves held up in the air, yes.
Sorry, I was gonna say, can you get out that book? So, Amalj'aa with staff.
Yeah, Amalj'aa with staves in the air, and
They're saying their prayer.
they're calling out, Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. And
at that point, I wait for his. Oh, sorry.
there's the orb. So, Ifrit, having been summoned, looks over the assembled crowd, and one of the Amalj'aa says, Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhood. If it please you, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. And the flame sergeant goes, bloody hells. Yes.
If I were to make Ifrit my deity, would that mean he'd kill me? Either way.
Are you asking this in character?
Both. Because I'm actually curious as well.
Oh shit.
Edda looks up at you.
Want to reread your abilities?
Edda looks up at you in abject terror. And she says, you're about to find out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So y'all might want to reread because we're getting level 20 features soon. Which is all of it.
That's what I haven't been able to get to.
Okay, so you have. So basically, you have resist fire. Your aura does 6 damage instead of 2.
Yeah.
You can grant your fire resistance to anyone within your aura. And as a reaction.
Any one person? Or
Anybody.
Like
in
anybody
your
I
aura.
choose? Like
Anybody
multiple
that's in
people?
your area.
Multiple people.
That they have to be in your aura, though. So they have to be within 10
You're
feet.
getting it. As I look down to.
Then the other thing is
And you can also do
No.
without save thing to take 10.
reaction, force them to take 10.
Yeah.
Fire damage, though. So,
Can you strategize when the fight starts?
okay.
Yeah, he started it. Sorry.
It's all right.
It's Williams.
It's one of those things where you have to, understand the basics.
Yes. So, yeah, so she looks up at you and goes, yeah, Ifrit is your deity? You're about to find out.
Sorry, one more question. Now that I'm level 20, do I prepare mystically 17 more spells?
You don't know more spells than you did previously.
You just have those slots.
Yeah.
Right.
Got it.
You're just stronger.
You can cast what you know at high level.
Okay,
Correct.
gotcha. But I do get the 18th level feature, so I automatically prepare it all the time, for sure. Blur, I believe it was.
Okay.
And
One of the Amalj'aa warriors calls off to the side. You hear someone going, bring those two as well. And you see Ungust and the traitor Immortal Flame Soldier who had been his informant dragged up.
You can take those two first.
This ain't what we agreed! And the Amalj'aa turn to him. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit.
oh shit, that felt too nice.
And at that point, Ifrit speaks out.
Sorry, what?
Let me... Actually, that I triggered that independently, but that was actually supposed to be a macro. So I will do that again, but I will read it with you, so it's read it out as well, so that it's a little more intelligible. As this flame washes over all of you, but seems to dissipate harmlessly.
How's it Edda?
As you just saw there, Edda was also not affected.
Just double check it, because I didn't... Blue flames, dude.
Ifrit had actually said, pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal servants. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Then he did that, and it affected most of the people. You guys see Ungust immediately get to his feet, and all of the immortal flames as well, and they are worshiping and praising Ifrit. Oh, mighty Ifrit, my one true God. And Ungust, for once in his life, appears sincere. But the Amalj'aa notice all of you looking around in your bewilderment. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? And at that point, Ifrit stares at all of you.
I think it's
Sage probably looks absolutely terrified.
Having problems there?
It's kind of cold,
It'll be warmer.
right? It's ripping a volcano.
At that point, I look up and I say, I am the daughter of a hierophant of whatever the other fire deities were. Sorry. I should have mentioned this. Like, my father's probably like a forge cleric.
Yeah, you might.
Other fire deity?
Sorry, I'm trying
This is
to...
the fire deity.
Right. Sorry.
Oh, you mean of the 12?
Right.
Oh, which one was it? Ralger.
Oh, you're dead instantly. Nice knowing you, chick. Bye.
So I think at this point, I say, as the daughter of a hierophant of Ralgar, I challenge you.
I just quota. Hi, Dad.
And Edda is still kind of staring at her hands. She's like, how is this happening? How is this happening?
She's so cute when she's confused.
And a lot of the Amalj'aa are backing away from all of you. Very confused by you're seemingly unaffected by this whole thing.
Hey, I got my axe back.
Oh, whoops, that's not supposed to show yet.
I go, can I get my axe?
So at this point, Ifrit stares over all of you and he says,
Sage's answer. An adventurer of some small import at least.
"The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed's number."
What's up, the timing?
Watch the screen. "The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered." At this point, as he smashes the ground, you guys hear chaos break out behind you. Turning to look, if you do, you see Edda smash one of the Amalj'aa in the face, knocking him down. This guy happened to be holding a large white sack. She picks it up, swings it around, and flings it through the fire, and its contents spill out as it catches on fire. Your weapons.
Cool. Is that my bag? Thank you.
The Echo is active. Roll initiative.
Ooh, what's my new initiative? 2. Still 2.
Wow.
10.
Wow.
What's yours?
9.
Okay, hold on.
None of us are going.
Can I use my initiative now?
Hold on, please.
Give me a minute and I'll have mine. I actually have my PDFs in my phone, so what do you think?
Using it?
Yeah, I think it's...
Let's
Yeah.
get that, and I will use this for initiative. Anyone over 20?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. 15 to 20. Ifrit at 17.
Shit.
Okay, 10 to 15.
10. Really? Damn.
How you guys do tonight?
Yeah, Edda has been separated from you guys by that wall of flame, by the way. But she also drew her sword out of that, and she is fighting off the Amalj'aa.
Do your best.
And under 10?
9.
5. Okay. So,
The beginners go live.
9 Ragnar.
Can I use my inspiration that I got back for roleplaying?
Sage's initiative is 18.
5 quota. Sage 18 above Ifrit.
So,
If you want to use your inspiration for that, I suppose you can?
Did I get my inspiration back? Did you give it back?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
for role playing.
No, I can wait.
Did I get any inspiration for role playing?
You never used yours.
Yeah, he did, actually.
You did?
Yeah.
When?
Did use it. And yes, I'm giving you that one back.
You don't need yours back.
Okay. So that gives us Seji, Ifrit, Tatiana, Ragnar, quota. So Seji, you're up.
I'm up?
Seji.
Oh.
Sage still has her inspiration.
Oh yeah, by the way, add 5 to the max HP of Tatiana quota.
I already did.
That's already in there.
Yeah.
So it should be 187.
I'm holding
16 for Seji.
I'm holding a
Seji's is already 5 higher.
cure wounds
And then Palm 24?
Yes.
at level 5.
You're doing...
The trigger of that being whenever someone takes damage.
Okay. A level 5 cure wounds being held. Is that correct? How is the audio balance with the music, by the way? Okay, so Tatiana, yours was supposed to be higher?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
There we go. And I am...
And the balance is fine.
Cool.
That's still a hell of a delay, but I'll try.
Ragnar's not supposed to have his because he didn't get it.
I got mine, don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, because I had only modified the max HP on those, not the current. All right, we should be good to go. Sage is holding her action.
Ask, hey William, will you track my spell points for me?
Track your spell points? Sure. 1 second. 133. Woo! This will be fun.
Glad I'm not getting asked to do anything extra.
3.
I have 133 minus 7 for that health spell.
Oh, never mind.
Is that for the health? Gotcha.
We're not surprised. Yeah. I saw. Oh, wait. What, 6 rages? Gotcha. Middle hand. Yeah. My small DC went to 15.
Alright, so we'll start off simple. Ifrit is going to advance to the middle of the arena. Actually, hang on, let me... Just to have it displayed, it is a completely circular arena. And actually, with the character models, I know it's hard to see. You guys are right in there.
We're so tiny.
And that's him with his tail sticking out over the fire there. Okay. Back to that. So Ifrit is going to advance, and he is going to make 2 claw attacks and a bite attack. And so first he's going to go after Quota with a claw attack. Fortunately, he missed on that one. Second one's going to hit. So that's a 22 to hit on you, Quota?
22 to hit?
Yes.
No.
No? Nice.
24 is right in.
Yes, I know.
It's going to be fun. I like that. No.
24 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and that will be... Okay, good. I made those damages the same. 4 plus 6, 13.
My hair's way better.
So you take 13 slashing damage.
Halved?
You're not raging yet.
Raging.
Oh shit, yeah.
Plus... Oh, wait, where's my D8? There it is. Plus 6 fire damage.
That I am
No,
not resisted yet, damn it.
I know.
I'm not raging.
Sorry, Paul.
Okay.
2 rolls better.
We should have.
Tatiana, you're up.
I'm okay. No, just about
Let's do this fast. 9th level sacred spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So that's 13 points for me.
Don't recall.
1 second.
I'm like, man, I'm not a spellcaster.
I know.
I'm a walking bard in a barbarian Marty.
How much damage did Quota just take?
Yep. Gotcha.
In a barbarian Barbie, is that...
I took a lot.
Alright, so bonus action, spiritual weapon, 9th level.
He took roughly 20-something damage, I think.
So, let's roll this.
Like 17.
12 plus 6 plus 5 is 23?
To hit?
Yes.
Hits.
And then, if I recall correctly, it's 1d8 plus...
The cure wounds
5.
I rolled out to 32 hit points, so he's fine.
Sorry, grab our
Okay.
d8s.
What is that? 329 out of 328? Is that what your health is?
Yeah.
You need to bring it up to 328? Okay.
Am I back at max?
Yes, because her action just went off.
Yes. Okay, give me a second, I'll bring them to you.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I got 2.
Okay, that's good enough. I got 6 on my end. Alright, let's roll mine first, and then yours. So 5, 8,
Right now, all the dice.
so sorry,
I'm not playing around.
8
So one's gone.
plus 5 is 13, 20, 27, 30, 35.
35 damage?
And that's from the bonus action.
Okay.
So now my main action is going to be to cast Toll the Dead.
Just making sure you said 35, right?
Yes.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Fantastic.
I love it.
Yeah, let's do Toll
I'm
the
gonna keep
Dead.
calling
Okay.
it that.
Wisdom saving throw.
Or is it a mom?
That's the dude.
14.
Lord.
14 fails.
Okay.
So he'll take 5d12 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
What did I just miss?
He cast Toll the Dead and Ifrit failed the wisdom save. However, he is going to use his legendary resistance to pass.
Okay. That's fine. So 10 on that die. So 21
Oh, spectacular.
plus 15 is 26, plus 1 is 27.
27 damage?
Oh, you
Necrotic?
said 21 plus 15?
21 plus 5 is 26, plus 1 is 27.
Okay, I was just clearing because I heard you
Okay.
say plus 15 at first.
Because it was 11 plus...
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, okay, and does that conclude your turn?
Basically. Except I move, so I'm not within their line.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So he is going to,
But I'm still within melee range.
yeah.
Are you still within 10 feet of me?
No.
Well, there went your resistance.
I have immunity
To what?
to fire.
Okay. So at this time, Ifrit is going to turn to you.
Doesn't it do nothing if it's resisted?
What?
Doesn't Toll the Dead do nothing if it's resisted?
Yes. Well, by the saving throw, yes.
Yeah, he
But...
he used legendary resistance.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so that was 27, so I'm adding that back.
My bad. I didn't think about that.
Okay. Thank you, Sage. So at this point, he is going to turn towards Tatiana,
Yep.
and you feel the heat in the area growing more and more focused towards you.
Yep.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
My feature says
Sorry.
I don't have to for that one.
11 plus 6 plus 3 is 20.
That is a pass.
Okay. So what does it do?
Nothing, fortunately.
And the timing of that sorry is going to be awful.
You was just
Okay.
gonna burn your ass, okay?
And that was one of them. Okay. Ragnar, you're up.
Roar! Yep. I'm gonna go into a rage.
Okay.
And when his rage starts, your feature happens. So is that like 5d6?
4d6. So yeah, he's got to make a dex save.
Okay.
I gotta figure it out now.
Yeah, he's going to fail the dex save.
So it's 8 plus your con mod plus 6. So 14 plus 7, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Good night, SFC Stewart. Good night. Thanks for joining us. Say what now?
So, is it under 21? Do you roll under 21?
Yeah.
Okay.
For his dex save, he rolled a 3.
12 damage.
12 damage, okay.
I like
But that's not bad for a bonus action.
it. Yeah.
Especially when you get 2 attacks.
Okay.
What's your special storm feature again?
Huh?
What's your uber epic storm
Well, the
feature?
Raging Storm?
Yeah.
Well, we're about to find out. So I gotta figure out how that works.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, because I don't know what my say.
Yours is C, Raging Storm. When you hit a creature with an attack, so you gotta attack first.
Yeah.
Sage, at some point when it's calm for just a moment during this fight, I guess I can't hide that I've been seeing things too. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm gonna write this for the first one.
How about that together when we step in this room?
So, 27 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay,
That is a
then you can, as a reaction, force him to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So he uses reaction. Ifrit rolls a strength saving throw. If he fails, he goes prone.
Natural 20.
Almighty, nope.
But that's basically your feature.
Yeah, look at your stuff over.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So,
You're the desert
yeah, your desert.
of Alphys.
So, the first attack is 19 damage.
Okay. 19 slashing or whatever.
Yeah, slash.
Okay.
25 to hit for the second attack.
That is a hit.
21 damage.
Okay. Does that complete your turn?
Yep.
All right. So at this point, he turns to you. And no, I'm sorry. He turns to Quota.
Oh, guess what?
Is this Quota's turn?
Huh?
It's my turn though.
Legendary action.
Oh, right.
What's up?
So, Quota, make a dex save.
Ooh.
Who else is still standing next to Quota?
I'm assuming everybody that hasn't gone yet.
You're the only one that hasn't gone yet.
Basically, Seji, because she had to be in range to use Cure Wounds,
She held her action.
Right.
to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Seji, dex save.
Yeah, that means I'm standing right beside Quota.
What do I need to beat?
16.
I got a 19. I'm good.
Okay.
Good thing that's one of my higher stats.
Also, you have danger sense if I recall correctly.
You do.
That wasn't a good die roll,
Both do,
though.
because you're both
Yeah.
barbarians.
So you can roll again and get a 20.
I passed. I don't care right now.
It's like, I'm good. I could have done that to half my thing. Damn it. Oh yeah, never mind.
Well, you're level
Never
20
mind.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, but he was talking about earlier.
So, inspiration is reroll, right?
It comes out in level
Yes.
5.
Yeah, I forgot.
That is correct.
Or is it adding a d6?
Say what, Sage? It is a reroll.
Yeah, because my initial roll was a 9, so I'm going to re-roll.
Okay.
Coworker hates him because my hair is so pretty.
Which one?
I'm not allowed to roll high on this one.
Okay.
I rolled the same number again, so
Okay.
9.
Okay, so Quota dodges out of the way just in time as a wave of fire comes shooting out from Ifrit. And it deals... I need more dice.
I think
10.
the DM goes, I need more dice.
I mean, we're playing all 20 right now.
18.
He needs to start a collection of dice.
Okay, so I'm at 18, and
I'm
then...
getting those scores just so future.
Oh, that's never something I want to hear. I'm so glad I drank the fire resist potion.
Oh, I didn't finish. My bad. I thought it was my turn, so I stopped.
18 plus 19 plus... plus 19 again. So, let me just head straight to
I
that.
really think he's going to.
And that's
So-
why you're
Yes.
And that's why
18.
He's playing. He's playing you now.
Well, actually, let me add that back to your health. Because we're having it, so 18 plus 19 plus 19.
I'll pop in for the double resistance at this point.
So bad.
So 56.
Resist halves damage, right?
Yes, it does.
I didn't take max anyway. I just maxed half of it.
I did average, but I have an ability.
Okay, so you are only taking 28
Two extra
fire damage. Okay.
That's it.
And that does finish his legendary actions for this turn. Quota, you're up.
That's because I'm the last guy.
Thank you.
Still, ow.
Seiji, don't get mad at me.
Uh-oh.
But are you still within 10 feet?
You dodged out of the way. I'm gonna say you dodged 5 feet in one direction.
She's still within 10 feet.
She is still within 10 feet, yes.
I rage and I give her resistance to fire. Because I have that as a feat for level 20. I can choose
How far did
Quota?
Quota jump? Hopefully he jumped far enough.
You can move like 10 feet out to not have her deal the damage, and then move back in, and she still has resistance.
But they have to be within my order.
Within your order.
Before,
after, but
well,
don't-
okay. Before we process that action, let me ask you guys: who all drank a mint lassi before the fight? You did.
And I'm just straight up immune.
Okay.
And he's resistant from raging.
Okay. All right. So you're going to grant Seiji resistance. She already is resistant.
She drink? She a drunk?
Sage did.
Sage did drink one.
She's only taking 3 points then.
Assuming that you stay with him.
But I mean, how close is Papa Smurf?
Papa Smurf.
I forgot his name.
Ifrit.
Papa Ifrit.
He
He's a huge creature, so we can all be
yeah.
far away.
He's pretty close to you.
Who's Papa Smurf?
Ifrit.
Oh my god. Ifrit is Papa Smurf. Oh my god.
Wrong color, but you know.
That's what happens when you stop smoking.
That backfire. So yeah, I go into my rage.
Okay.
Ifrit takes 6 fire.
I don't think he's taking any fire from me.
Well,
So Ifrit heals 6 fire. Okay.
but now we know he heals from fire.
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also resistant to most of his attacks.
Do not use your reaction.
He goes, yes, feed my flames with your anger.
Can't wait to eat one.
He does look tasty.
He does. I'm just gonna go ahead and recklessly savage attack him.
Okay.
Savage doing
Savage attack. I reroll damage after I hit him, but yeah.
Reckless. You get advantage.
I know.
That's not.
Oh.
33 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit.
I rolled 15 and I have a plus 18 on my attacks.
That'll almost hit twice. Yeah.
God.
I like that. Yeah. The nervous laugh he gave me. And
1 damage.
14 damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Okay, now, just to clarify, what type of damage?
Slashing.
Okay. Not fire?
No.
Okay.
Second attack. You have an extra.
I know. I'm gonna, swing back at him. My second attack. 36 to hit. That was almost a 20.
Hang on, let me think. Let's see. That would be enough to hit twice.
That is enough to hit twice now. And that one's no bonus, right?
No, it still counts.
You still get the bonus.
Alright, 19 on that one. And then
19 what?
slashing.
Oh, okay.
I'm using my great axe.
That's why I was.
I'm smart enough not to be that dumb.
What's he?
No, I thought you were rolling multiple attacks. I was like, is 19A to hit
Extra
or?
attack. No.
And then
Should be it.
Your bonus action was your raise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, he didn't hit you.
not yet.
And then. No, that's.
Okay. That.
Oh wait, timeout question. Out of character.
Oh, yeah, by the way, forgot to mention this.
So,
you guys can rage and start
My
with
feature:
fire
if
now.
he attacks me while in my aura, he takes
Like, that's only for barbarian.
half
Yeah.
my level in damage.
It helps
But since
with
his
the-
fire damage will
the
be healed,
surprise.
Yeah.
We are surprised.
yeah, they're gonna hate me. So you know,
Okay.
they are gonna hate me. He's gonna heal every time he attacks me.
You don't have to do that.
It's a reaction, I know, but it's.
Yeah, a reaction is voluntary.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
It doesn't
I chose to try and knock him prone so it'd be easier.
it doesn't just automatically
I'll
go
sure.
off.
Mine says it knocks him prone too, because he has to do a dex save as a reaction. Yeah.
Okay.
Say
Give
no.
me the. Give me the.
All right. We're gonna call that good unless you've got any movement that you want to do.
I wiggle my junk in front of him like. And
Brings us back to the. Actually, no. Wait, sorry. Brings us back to the top of the round. Seji, you are up.
don't picture anything I say, unless you're in the mood. I don't care.
You're right there.
I am right there. No, you just take damage.
Yeah. Mine's only some prone.
What dice do I need to roll to do a 9th level guiding bolt? Other than my attack, which I'm going to go ahead and roll real quick.
Okay.
Guiding bolts.
28 to hit.
That will hit.
1 second, I'm going to spell now. I believe it's like 46 when you. At base?
Let me out here. It's hard
Guiding
to hear
bolt.
a little bit over them.
46 base
Yeah.
plus 1d6 per level. So 12d6.
Ifrit needs to make a DC 19 saving throw.
Okay. Give me just 1 second. I am adjusting volume.
What against, or William can fill in the answer.
DC 19, you said? Dex save? Is that what it was?
Sorry, what is Seji casting?
Guiding bolt.
That's just a straight up attack roll, which she passed.
Yes.
So Ifrit takes 12d6 radiant.
12d6 radiant. Okay.
Yes, 19.
19 damage?
No. She's talking about a dex save.
Bolt.
I don't think there's a dex save on Guiding Bolt. Is there?
There's not.
There is not.
Okay. Doing the math. My bonus action is I summon my carbuncle.
Okay.
Level 20 carbuncle now.
Yes.
Still looks like a cube.
Did he grow up at all?
No, it's the same size.
You want to punch kick it?
Here, Ifrit.
Snack! Here, boy! Okay, feed Dad.
I have a feeling if you tried to punt a level 20 carbuncle, it would just bite your toes off.
We got axes.
If I rolled the dice correctly, that is 40 damage
Woo! Alright.
Gotcha.
for Guiding Bolt. And the next attack against him has advantage.
Okay.
Yep.
And yes, Midori would.
Bite your toes off.
Ninth level spells for the win.
Okay.
You ever sat on the toilet so long, taking a dump and watching TikTok that your whole leg goes numb, so when you try to stand up, your foot's just dead asleep and you limp to your room?
No, I couldn't actually.
I mean, yeah. It's
Stop.
Speaking of Midori. Midori is going to go ahead and attack Ifrit.
Okay.
So, my carbuncle rolled a natural 20.
How do you want? No, I'm just kidding.
I pictured that one coming. And how far is he flying? Carbuncle should be renamed Quota. At least that one is going to disappear at will.
Lord help me, if I get a how do you want to do this with Midori, I will fall out of the bed. And rolling the damage, and he needs to make a strength saving throw, which he'll probably pass.
21. Pretty sure that'll pass. Then again, against a level 20 character, who knows?
Yeah.
That was another natural.
I clearly needed to have made his AC a lot higher.
No. Well, for me, yes, but...
Yeah, that passes the saving throw, so no knockback.
Okay.
But,
Oh god, that would be a hilarious mental image.
Wouldn't he heal?
it's close, but it passes.
He wouldn't be knocked back that far. Say what now? Especially tonight, because of the lag, we gotta be real careful not to interrupt her.
I forgot.
It's alright.
And it's thunder damage.
How much?
How much?
32 damage.
Jesus!
32 thunder damage between the dice and the bonus.
Okay. I would like Midori to roll a dex save.
Don't take your rage out on the carbuncle.
This carbuncle, I swear to God.
What's another one?
So that's a 21 on the dex save.
Okay, so it passes. So, as you guys watch, Ifrit raises his arm, and you see fire energy coming together into the form of this massive spike, like a huge jagged stake, that he jams into...
Stand about my carbuncle.
What?
Not your best, not your best.
What, Sage? that he jams into the ground, aiming for Midori, misses, but then seems like Midori might have just been a bonus.
I don't understand this carbuncle. Carry on.
Midori might have just been a bonus if he had managed to get the carbuncle, but he takes a step back and begins channeling fire energy into this almost looks like a huge nail that's about as tall as you guys. And that will do it for his turn. Tatiana.
Okay. So, bonus actions, spiritual weapon attacks him. That hits. So 2, 4, 6. Plus 2 more. Ooh. So 15. 22, 26, 27.
I'm sorry, what is...
31,
Add advantage.
34.
What was your to
Spiritual
hit?
weapon got advantage because that's effectively the next attack after my
Okay, yeah.
guiding bolt.
Yeah, and with advantage, so yeah.
So,
Roll it again to see if it crits.
it does not.
No. Okay.
Okay, so lost count 15, 22, 26, 29, 33, 34, 36. 36 force.
Okay.
And now with the bonus action. Now ready for the main action.
Okay.
Level 8 magic missile.
Level 8 magic
Yes.
missile. Okay.
So it takes 10d4 plus 10.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't know if I have 10 d4.
Do you want me here? You want me to roll it digitally?
Yeah.
Okay. 10d4 plus 10.
Plus 10.
35.
Nice.
And he growls at receiving that hit and goes, "Thou art strong, mortals."
No shit. Tell us something we don't know.
You say art or not?
Art.
Okay.
And at this point, he's going to...
He's gonna wait and think as he's channeling nails.
You feel, Quota, the heat of the area beginning to coalesce and focus towards you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
So you got a plus 13.
You got it.
Yeah, you got plus 13.
Ignore extreme heat effects while reading.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Roll it.
Still don't get a roll.
Yeah.
so cost duty.
You could get knocked
Save.
out.
Constitution save, yes.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, that'll pass. You better be glad it passes.
I could take it.
And Ragnar, you're up.
I'm channeling huge resistance on myself. I got this.
I'm going to dex save.
As bonus action is.
You sit.
6.
He rolled a 6.
He is not dexterous.
12 damage.
Okay.
Reckless attack.
So is everyone just attacking him?
Yeah.
Okay.
18 plus 15.
I mean, there aren't any other enemies in the area, right?
So I hit. And so
18 and 15?
no, 18 was to hit. Plus my 15 for so it's 30, 33 to hit.
33 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me the
And then,
damage.
18 for damage.
That's what happens when we rage.
18 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm recklessing again. I'm gonna try and get the freaking crit. Yes!
You got the crit.
So
Okay.
you add 3 damage dice because of your.
Plus doubling the dice.
Well, that's after doubling, so it's 46, 76.
Is this is going to happen? This is a completely separate attack from the one that he just took 18 on?
Yes.
Okay.
That's that.
27 damage.
27 damage. Okay. Okay, so he...
What can I do?
Reaction.
Yes, reaction. Let's make a strength saving throw.
Rolls a 1, still passes.
DC
20. He rolls a 20.
So 8 plus con, so 15, 21 is the DC.
He's knocked prone.
He fails by 1 and gets knocked prone. Wow, okay.
Bitch.
Okay.
I lost the stream. Give me a minute.
I will catch you up via push to talk here. Ifrit just lost a strength saving throw by 1 point and got knocked prone. Alright, so. Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Quota, you're up.
Is he still channeling?
It appears so.
Which hand is it?
Hmm?
Which hand is it?
Right.
I attack that hand.
You attack the hand?
I mean, he's prone.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, nothing.
Does he have advantage because he's prone?
Yeah. Without having to reckless that all.
Yeah, I would say you do.
I have a 19 right there plus my 18 to hit.
Okay.
You need me to do
No.
the math?
So close.
But it'd be so much better with him because he has D12s instead of D6s.
Yeah.
That is a 22 on his right hand.
Okay.
Roll again. 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, I got 2 attacks. And I'm a reckless on the second one.
Oh, you don't need a reckless at all.
Yeah, he has advantage, period.
I mean, I hit no matter what I did. A 15 and a 17 plus 18, so I hit him again.
Plus 18.
For
Okay, I got the stream back. Does
18
he
damage.
live as a creature?
Say what?
18 damage.
18 damage. Okay.
How's that hand looking?
That hand is looking quite damaged. He is still working that spell, though.
Dang it, no.
Oh, he's got a spell going.
He's been channeling for the last turn or so towards...
3 turns.
Checks.
Huh?
Have you been making concentration checks?
Let's see here.
No, he has a channel divinity ring from Diablo. You just do it automatic.
Question is, does he need to?
Yeah, I don't...
For the 36 damage, it'd be a DC 18.
Yeah, he passed.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I think it was like 40 somewhere?
Something like that.
Okay.
Brings
if
us-
I know if he's concentrating, I'll make sure to call out concentration check.
It is back to the top of the round with Sage.
I asked which hand on purpose.
Does the nail count as a creature for the purposes of casting a spell on it?
It does.
Now I don't even know this game.
The nail does count as a creature.
Okay, 9th level inflict wounds.
You can't cast
Which is
another
gonna
ninth
be-
level
She has its
Which
spell
is gonna
points,
be
not slots.
spell. You
12d10.
still can't
If I
cast
hit it.
a spell at that level reportedly works. They say in return for having that kind of power, you can't cast a spell of 6th level or higher more than once per day.
And you would normally only get one spell
You
slot
don't get
of
one
that.
9th level. You normally get one 8th level.
This was not told to me before this.
Sorry, it's one of those things that...
Let me
show you. Right here.
I thought spell points were that you could use them however you cared.
That was essentially what I thought as well, because
it's kind of very...
If that's the case, I wouldn't have used the 9th level on the guiding bolt.
Okay. Are particularly taxing to cast, you can use spell points to create one slot of levels of 6th or higher. You can't create another slot of the same level until you finish a long rest. Interesting. Okay, because that's kind of a surprise to all of us, I'm going to allow that cast this time.
Sorry.
And we'll figure out how to treat that going forward.
Sorry, I thought that was one of those things we talked about earlier, but it's one of those things that probably we forgot about because it's been months.
Yeah, it's been a while since we did that test 20 fight.
Yeah. That one went really fast.
Okay, so you are casting Inflict Wounds on the nail.
Yes, which is an attack.
And I'm probably going to bounce back to spell slots then, because I get more than 1/9 with that.
No, you don't.
Yes. What, my spell attack was 29 to hit it.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
Rolling damage.
Geronimo? We both still up. That's surprising.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Normally I'm crying at this point.
Are you just running?
That is nuts.
Okay, Sage, what's happening?
12d10 later.
What? God.
It's 3d10 plus 1 per roll.
Oh. Okay.
89 necrotic damage to the nail.
12 or...
Okay.
11?
Okay. So, you guys see Sage cast this spell, and this energy seeps into the nail, corrupting it from the fire aspect of energy that Ifrit had been channeling in. And the nail cracks and then bursts. And I would like everyone to roll a strength saving throw.
Alright.
We have things going on.
Rip.
I fail.
25.
Okay.
13.
30.
I'm assuming the 13 fails.
The 13 does fail. Sage and Midori, I just need your rolls.
I beat you.
I stopped looking at the big screen.
I can't read.
Sage gets 14.
I just saw a bunch of pretty colors. I'm not gonna lie.
Midori rolled an 18.
Okay.
Let me see what it is with a modifier.
Okay. Midori, don't worry about. Sage, that is a fail for yours. Yeah,
Not natural 20 with the modifier.
that's fine. Okay, so that's going to be... $30 force damage to Sage and Tatiana.
How do you force damage? Can't do nothing without force damage.
Yeah. However, it also does 30 force damage to Ifrit.
He failed? Oh yeah, he's prone.
Bitch.
Alright. And...
Is the spike gone?
Huh?
Is the spike gone?
Yeah, it shattered. It blew up. That's what did the damage.
Ah. Ooh, pretty light.
I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. Let me.
Midori's going to attack Ifrit.
Hold on a second, Sage. Let me fix this because I just messed up. I am adding 30 health back to Sage and Tatiana. Okay. Let me redo that. Yeah. 30 off of Sage and Tatiana. Sorry about that.
People at home are gonna be confused.
Yeah, really. Sorry. And 15 to everybody else. So 15 to Ragnar, 15 to Quota, and 15 to Midori.
So, 15.
15 if you passed the saving throw, so it was halved for passing it.
Gotcha.
I'm at June 13.
Still higher.
And yeah, this
So Midori's max is 105. It's currently at 90. Can someone please track that for me?
okay. It's at 90. I've got a guest thing. I'll set it. Guest 1 Echo 90. Okay, got it.
Echo.
So at this point, Ifrit is going to stand up.
Can't fool me.
Thank you.
Doesn't matter, you big mofo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you, Midori was going to attack as well, right?
Yes, 27 to hit.
That's a hit. Clearly, I needed to make this guy's AC a lot
presume
higher.
that works and roll the damage.
Do what with the damage?
Thunder damage.
18 thunder damage. Okay.
Whoa. Boom, boom.
All right. He's struggling.
How does he look?
Oh, the goal was chopped off.
Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Midori's bragging. Okay. Ifrit is going to stand up. And let's see. So he's going to turn towards Quota.
Yeah. It's always me. I haven't done anything this session.
Natural 20
I'm dead.
for the first attack.
Yep, I'm dead.
Alright, so.
Natural 20 for the second and third.
Okay, so that's going to be 17 for the first one.
That's okay, Quota. You haven't hurt your healer yet, so I got you when it's my turn.
Second one is going to be plus 10, 26 to hit.
Yep.
I'm assuming that, yeah.
Yeah, just barely.
10 plus 6, so that'll be 16.
Is that before the half?
That is after the half.
Ouch.
25 to hit on the third attack.
Yeah.
280 for him.
And that'll be 18 on the last one. Wait, you are resistant to fire damage.
I am.
So, okay.
Give me some health back.
Add 4 health back, so you're at 266.
Oh shit, I took it away.
So,
Yeah, I've done that occasionally on here too. And yeah, that'll do it for his turn. Tatiana?
I'm like, what
Bonus
I do?
action sacred weapon.
Okay.
Oh, spiritual weapon. Lucky. Gonna re-roll.
Okay.
Over 20 hits.
Yes.
Let's roll this. So that's 13, 17, 20, 24, plus 14 is 38
Okay.
from the bonus action.
38 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And then my main action will be another magic missile. 5th level this time.
Okay.
So it'll take 7d4 plus 7.
Okay. You want me to roll that? or-
Yes, please.
Okay. Seven D4 plus 7, 19. Okay.
have at these.
Straight line for. Okay. Does that end your turn? Okay. Who else is near Tatiana right now?
Where is she located?
I don't recall that you ever moved from the starting.
I moved away.
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right,
I
yeah.
think we were all rotating, playing musical chairs.
Okay.
My wife ran at him the entire time.
All right. So Dex save.
Everybody?
Dex save?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's-
We'll check you.
17.
Okay. Beat it by 1.
Okay.
What else?
Hey, beat it though.
Let's see. That's it for that one. Ragnar.
Dex save.
Okay. 18.
18 fails.
Okay.
15 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna reckless attack the first time. 21, no, 31 to hit.
Yeah.
And then reaction to try to knock it from him.
13 damage. Yes. And reaction to try and knock it from again.
Okay. $18?
Fails.
Fail. So, second attack.
Okay, so he's going to legendary resist that. I forgot about that one on the first one, unfortunately.
Alright, now recklessing. 8.
Also, quota, the reason that he hit you 3 times was because he had advantage from your reckless.
From last
Reckless is a trade-off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been doing it too.
Did
though.
Quota do it before Ragnar?
They both did it in the previous turn.
No, because he said not to worry about it.
Because of the problem.
Because he was prone, so I already had the advantage, so I didn't reckless attack.
You.
I reckless attack last time.
He reckless attacked, and then he said not to worry about it because he was prone, because I forgot he was prone.
Oh my god.
But
I mean, it doesn't bother me. I can get that health back. I got saved somewhere around here in my pocket.
Forget it.
23 to hit.
23. Yeah.
16 damage.
23 to hit, you only do 16 damage. Good job.
Okay.
Well, that's it for him. He's used everything he could. I can't use everything I can, or Actually, you know what? Screw it.
Come start healing him.
At this point, Ragnar, he's going to make a claw attack against you.
Yeah.
With advantage for the reckless.
Disadvantage because he's prone.
No, he used legendary resist.
About that.
And that's a 27 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Dear God.
2 damage.
You know, he rolled a.
He or you?
Ragnar, you take a mean, nasty 9 damage.
Half.
That is a.
Is that half?
That is before half.
So 4. So 4 damage.
I cannot catch a break with this guy. God. I build this guy up, and then, you know, when the fight comes, I turn into Will Wheaton. I'm not going easy on you guys, I promise.
Am I allowed to laugh now?
Yes. Motherfucker. Quota, did you do your shit yet?
No, I was waiting on you to finish your turn.
Oh yeah, that's right, because he did a legendary action. Go ahead.
Alright,
So he's not prone.
Not prone.
He is not.
I asked him how his day was.
And
I said, how are you now?
Is that your action?
No, it's just me saying hi.
Okay.
Action is I'm gonna swing at his hand again.
Alright.
You recklessly?
Yeah, I can take a couple.
Okay, well...
I'm recklessing.
Roll once.
Once.
Because you're attacking the hand and he's not prone, disadvantage. Your reckless cancels it, so you have a normal roll.
Just roll one. Who's you targeting?
Yeah.
Oh. That's why I just say I'm attacking him. Like, so if I start targeting his legs, they're right in front of me.
24 to hit?
Yes, it hits.
Roll.
23 damage?
Okay.
second attack.
Definitely recklessing.
Okay.
1.
I didn't say I was attacking his hand.
Okay.
17.
How's he looking?
Then I go, how are you now?
He looks like he's having a bad day.
Not so bad. And then I go, you know, you can always call it quits. As I try to, intimidate him.
Back to the top.
Back to the top. Seji,
Fine.
you're up.
No.
What if I try to...
Will someone really quick please read off the hit point totals to me?
Very
Actually,
big, somewhat
here,
big, low, and then you.
I gotcha. Ragnar, 381, Quota, 266, Seji, 53, Tatiana, 157. And Midori, I believe, is still at 90.
Is that Seji at 53?
Yeah.
So we're all still pretty well off, right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not
All of
you.
you. If you want to throw some health my way, I'm not going to complain.
fine. I'll be fine. We'll be fine. This will be great.
Yeah, really.
Starts with hold my rear. Ow, that hurt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry next turn, but I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't do another high level spell.
You can do
So,
6th,
6th
7th,
level
or 8th.
inflict wounds.
Okay.
You said 6th?
7th.
7th, okay.
Take to the floor. Go cut that, bro. You fancy, bro.
Which is still 10, so 10d10 if I hit.
Oh dear God.
And I got... $19 to hit?
That hits.
AC is low.
I told you I should have made it higher. It was 17.
You can do what I did and
Yeah,
move
we-
it up when you get to low on
Yeah.
health. Like right.
They got a plus. They got a plus
Because of the
15.
great axe. My great axe is
I
+2.
was trying to make the AC doable because his damage when it does hit is you guys managed to avoid his ult by interrupting and destroying that nail.
Gotcha.
Way to go, woman. Or Sage.
Yeah.
One of the two. So how's Ida doing?
Etta?
Yeah, that one. You can't give me names that are similar, okay?
Those are their names.
I'm gonna call it
46 damage from me, and then my carbuncle goes.
26 damage? Okay.
10d10. That's about right.
Ouch. That's a lot of rolls.
Yeah.
Etta is holding her own. Surprise.
46.
I'm sorry?
Necrotic.
46 necrotic? Did I hear that right?
4-6.
4-6.
Oh. Okay. From Seji's attack? How much did I say at first?
26?
26? So it was actually 46. Okay. So I am taking off another 20.
Okay, I was about to say, because 26 sounds so low.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of ones.
All right. What's Midori
Yes,
doing?
from inflict wounds.
What's Midori doing? Etta is holding
10d10, man.
her own, and you are seeing a
And then my carbuncle goes, and
Pile.
I'm sending you a picture after this.
Fun to marry.
you are
Is that
seeing
a natural 20?
natural 20 from Midori. I think Quota's gonna be marrying the carbuncle.
I'm not a furry, bro. I'd rather take Adam.
I don't understand my freaking carbuncle. How?
Okay, what is it doing?
Why?
But yeah, you're seeing a
Why?
pile of Amalj'aa
Why the
bodies
damage?
stacking up. And
Oh, and
Make a
Ifrit needs to
perception.
make a strength save.
strength save? Oh my god!
What a roll.
12?
So it failed?
I'm pretty sure it did.
That doesn't beat my carbuncle's DC. So this is gonna provoke all kinds of attacks of opportunity as he's knocked back 10 feet? By my carbuncle?
Oh, fuck.
I'm rolling up the damage now.
He gets knocked back by the carbuncle.
So there's over attacks on
Before we get to that,
God, including from me!
let's get the damage first. Okay.
Working on it.
You gather that the same strength that is empowering all of you is also happening within Edda.
Yes.
She's all yours.
So I'll let her finish.
Yeah, I gotta get the damage on the carbuncle here.
I'm just waiting for my turn again so I can cut a hand off.
34 thunder damage from the carbuncle.
How do you want to do this?
How does Midori want to do this?
Do I... Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Are you really serious?
How does Midori do this?
Sneezes.
How? Can it be like a team attack because it's not supposed to out-hit our nice warriors?
Well, it is knocking Ifrit back, and they are all getting attacks of opportunity.
Except him.
Except you? You're not...
Because he already used his reaction to...
Gotcha. Okay. So everyone but Ragnar is getting attacks of opportunity. So as Midori charges at Ifrit and headbutts him right in the face, he's already having a really tough time keeping it together. Ifrit stumbles backwards, and you guys all come in with your swings all at once. Quota going for the hand, you going for God knows what. Going for the tail. And Seji with slamming it with her book?
So...
Take more notes.
And so as Ifrit stumbles back,
Knows his reaction, so it's gonna be one of my cantrips. Probably Toll the Dead or something.
It's the carbuncle day.
and this red crystal flies into Sage's hands. And you guys all see all of this with yourselves as well. There's a crystal in front of you as well. And with that, everything is quiet as the Amalj'aa have begun to retreat, noticing that obviously Ifrit has been defeated. Edda is looking absolutely exhausted, but still standing. And you gather that she had been stopping them from charging into the fray when they saw that Ifrit was in trouble. And did I include... I didn't. Interesting. So at this point, though, you hear footsteps coming from one of the farther exits that you had seen earlier.
It's them?
And a contingent of immortal flames begins to arrive.
Wait, they may be with them.
And you guys see all of those who were tempered earlier, including Ungust, seem to be just staring off into space, just Just completely vacant.
Outside?
Completely vacant. Charging in with the immortal flames is Thancred, who comes up, sees all of you guys, and says, "Pray forgive my lateness. Took forever to find you guys out here. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalj'aa zealots. I swear each one seemed more evangelical than the last." At this point, and one of the last straggling Amalj'aa comes charging in, swinging at Thancred, and he just backflips over the guy and stabs him in the neck on the way over. Drops back down and says, "Well, persistent lot. As for those two over there," gesturing to Ungust and the Flame Soldier, says, "I think it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have a lot to answer for. But I feel I owe you all an apology. If I had known this would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone.
Yeah, we handled it fine.
Oh, you've been given a veritable baptism of fire. Though if I had been here, I now would likely be among their number." He turns toward Edda. He says, "As for you, dearest Edda, seems you too have something of a gift. There's someone I'd like you to meet, if you're willing. Think you would find a conversation with her
I'm going to quietly heal Quota.
most enlightening. But let's continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings. Camp Drybone, shall we?"
Sure.
How much are you healing Quota for?
No.
An amount.
Because at this point, I think we already referred back to our normal forms.
If I can still cast it at a 6th level Cure Wounds.
I'll allow it. Any reactions or RP that you guys would like to handle as you guys are beginning to head out with?
Did you know?
Go ahead and roll for me.
You want me to roll for you? How much?
Quota heal myself.
Heal yourself.
So you said 6th level?
6th level, yes.
So 68 plus her wisdom modifier, which I'm assuming is 5.
We need a keeper.
68 plus 5 would
Yes,
be
6th level.
43.
It all started when the Fire Nation attacked.
My modifier is 5.
Okay. Alright, that puts you pretty close to full. And yes, at that point the echo does fade, and so we're not going to worry about what
And for
that...
RP purposes, Seji face palms and mutters something about never getting the carbuncle to stop preening.
Yeah, and you guys do notice Midori kind of strutting around, tail straight up in the air, and yeah. Do you? Make an attack roll.
Just an attack roll?
At your level
I know.
3 form.
Let me straight, so 20 total.
20 total. I'm assuming that hits. I cannot imagine why you would want to do this, but...
Yeah, that'll hit. Midori's AC is not high.
I don't want to say how hard I was going to kick it.
Okay.
There's kind of that.
Just move.
Okay.
You think I'm that bad of a guy?
Yes.
You did kill a forest.
That
A
was
deer.
once. Thrice.
And your first action upon arriving in Gridania in this campaign was to fire punch a tree.
It was a mean tree.
So, can some residual static electricity zap Quota when he touches the carbuncle?
Sure.
That don't bug me now.
Karma.
I'm still resistant.
No.
No, I'm not.
Oh, hey, look, you took 46. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't bug me now.
So, anything else from you guys as you guys are leaving? Or
You're always hungry. I go pick up Edda and I'm like, that was awesome.
She's like,
God.
she's like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I just I don't know. How are we still alive?
Because you're awesome. And I just set her on my shoulder.
She's like, put me down, you freaking...
No.
She punches you in the back of the head.
Do I feel it?
Yes.
I do?
Yes.
You did. You did wonderfully, girl.
She's like, thanks, get this idiot to put me down.
She didn't say please.
I don't have to say please. She punches you in the ear.
Now I can't hear her.
Well, you're hearing a lot right now.
Just start walking.
Just a second here. Okay, she is trying to get down. Are you contesting? Are you contesting her athletics roll?
I'm literally just holding her like this.
Okay, then she gets down.
Take everything out of the series. Gosh. I'm not the murder hobo that you turned him into. Both you and Jay.
Was that in character or
Out?
okay? I was like, how do I have her respond to this?
No.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys,
Midori bounces up to Ida very proudly,
Ida.
points at her, and proceeds to kind of headbutt against her leg like a cat.
Nice. Well, I didn't foresee a lot of this tonight, so good job, guys. Let's start
It's like we didn't have to do any work.
Tell you what, I spent every spare hour that I had
Blame those two.
for 2
They
weeks.
did the most damage. Blame those two.
I mean, we did our fair share.
I was just trying to get a souvenir.
Yeah. So, in any case, thanks for...
Survived.
Guys at home, thank you for tuning in tonight.
High-level spells are potent, and y'all did awesome.
Yep. So, let's recap.
Yep.
You guys have come from this cataclysmic event into Gridania, signed up with the Adventurers Guild, you did a bunch of random stuff helping out with the people there. You encountered the Asians twice. You fought off a horde of Ixal, which was also your first time fighting alongside Edda, though you didn't realize it at the time. You traveled to Limsa Laminsa and dealt with a pirate den there. You almost met Y'shtola there. You were really close. One question away from meeting her. But then...
I don't even know who Y'shtola is.
She is one of the scions that you met at the office last week. You had asked at the Arcanist Guild about someone about trying to find somebody with those ether goggles, and she said, "I know somebody." That was Y'shtola.
And then I need to ask another question, which I think I asked for an audience.
Yeah, I mean, you never did follow up with her, so you didn't go back to her. But in any case, now you... Huh?
I went back the day after.
I don't think you were really asking about that. You never mentioned the ether goggles.
Oh,
But-
right. That's right.
Yeah. In any case, you know Y'shtola directly now, so... you signed up with the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You got rid of a pirate den, you raided Copperbell Mines, and you defeated a primal.
Yep.
So yeah, level up.
Cool.
Alright, just one.
Just one. Good job. I know it's slow, and it will continue to be slow for a while on the levels, but hope you're having fun with it.
We defeated a primal.
Yes.
That's glorious.
A freaking carbuncle with the killing blow.
What's funny is she made a joke about it at the beginning of the fight.
Yeah. Well, and I had made a cutscene.
I have lost the stream again, apparently.
I made a cutscene of the kill for every possible person who could have killed it. And I almost didn't bother. I almost didn't bother with Midori.
Oh yeah, no. Ray and I have been joking about that carbuncle on and off for a while.
Yeah.
I almost didn't bother with Midori, but I was like, you know what? I got a little bit of time on this stretch tonight, so I'll go ahead and make one. Of course, then it was a challenge figuring out how to do it with the crystal and all that stuff, because I couldn't have the crystal go to Midori, so yeah. Anyway, with that, let me go ahead and... Where is it? All echoes are off, and that'll do it. Yeah, it's all the little windows closing.
We've been teleported.
So,
Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great night. We will see you Tuesday for the improv workshop with Blackrock, Deogre,
Glad I got
Chaotic
to join
Neutral.
in, even if it was a bit late. Thank you for the help.
For the help? With... I don't know.
We're joining you late.
Oh, yeah. Sure thing. Thank you for coming. Glad you guys got that out of the way. So, all right. Everyone have a wonderful
Glad I
night.
got to join in, even if I was late.
Ah, yeah. All right. Everyone have a wonderful night. See you next time. Good night.